This thing on? All right. Live. And for like 700. I'm just cooling down. I finally got new dishes so I can start melting. And I just seasoned one. Found a 64 double die reverse and sent it to PCGS to get graded, and it's back already. What grade did it grade? MS63 red. Nice. Not a bad grade. Better than 60. That's cool, man. You actually went the whole process. That's bitching. You got to send me a picture of the slab. You know what I mean? Damn, it's still hot. I figured I'd wait till nighttime to season that dish. I got new dishes to melt in. Man, that shit was hot right now. What's up, Clay Scott? Hey, Alfred, Clay Scott right here. I think it was you, Clay. He just hit $1,000 scratcher too. My homeboy Alfred, he just got 1,000 scratcher like last week, Clay. See if fucking all these. Every time I go on, putting stuff on. Wah. Yeah, right on. Congratulations, both you guys, man. That's freaking sweet. Yeah, SJ showed me. She even showed me a ticket, dude. You killed it. That was a bitchin'. That's a good. You're not in California. We have to. The stores will only pay $599, dude. So you have to. I think Clay's not in California. You have to mail them in, fill out a form, get $1,000. I take them down to a guy and sell them to him. I get a little bit more, you know. But yeah, I was in the stream with SA earlier. I was waiting until it got dark because I got new melting dishes. I had to season one of them, enamel it, and god dang, man. Oh, it's sweating my butt off right now. But that torch I made, that sucker runs hot. Sweating my butt off. So don't forget to send me a picture, Alfred, of the I'm an hour away from the state lottery office, so I hand deliver it. That's cool. So does that speeds it up? Do they cash you out right there, or do they mail you a check? Like here, they mail you one. Someone at Honey Beach do a claim, but you pay him 100. So you get 9? No way. I don't believe it. You need to come spend some money. Let me have a penny. That's what you need to do. I've been holding that dime for you, like you asked. Could have sold it yesterday. Killing me, Larry. Yeah, 750 is good. Because 700 is about what it is. 750 is good. You got to remember, man, it's still free money. That's bomb. That's like the second one you hit in like 2 months. Yeah, nice, Clay. Yeah, every state's different. We're in California, so they got their hands in everybody's pockets. They'd tax a baby if they could. And they do. What am I talking about? They tax everything we put in them. Food. You name it. Woo! Dang, I drink that fast. What state are you in, Clay? You in Arizona or something? 200 on a crossword, and you still ain't bought this damn dime? I'm cutting you off, Alfred. I'm going to show you this first, and then I'm going to cut you off. This guy, I'm over here eating peanut butter and jellies. I didn't even have no jelly to put on my peanut butter. And this guy's a little high on the hog. Killing me. You see this thing? What happened? What's up, Kyle Hayes? Check it out, dude. Philadelphia. All right. Check. And it's good. It's the way it's supposed to be. It's not off at all. It's copper. We like it at copper, we keep it at copper. There's an 83. 25. As it should be. Coin Junkie, what's going on, brother? It's a good looking 83. Just going through some coins. And I got a cool one to show. Let me show you. Have you ever seen a piece dollar the size of a nickel? Wait for it. Front and back, bro, and the orientation's even correct. So this thing is crazy. It's exactly the diameter of a nickel, except it looks like two planchards, two different planchards. I think it's half one side's silver, and I think one side's on like a nickel. Like they got smashed together, but they obviously got struck. I have no clue. I just got this, man. This thing is insane. I read about it all day. Well, not about it per se. I just started reading from the very first page. So a lot of stuff I didn't need, but in the mint and error price guide, right? Because this tells you a lot of stuff. And so it's not typical, it being a piece dollar. But what it is happens, maybe not often. Let's see the rarity. Did I thumbnail it? Or did I put a piece of paper where it was? I don't think I did. I might not have. That was dumb. I think I'll get back to it, though. But anyhow, it's not typical of the variety. It would be a different coin. Yeah, this is a great book, dude. But it's like my luck. It's always what I'm looking at or looking for, and that's the only one that doesn't show pictures. Always. Now I got the 6th edition PV. Is there a new one, or is this the latest edition? Because you suggest this. That's when I got this. Matter of fact, I went out and searched this one out and found one. But yeah, this is a bitchin' book. I figured out what I'm giving away during my hour. Herbert passed away 10, 20 years back. Okay. I don't debate that. I was just wondering if this was the 6th edition was the newest. It's the last. Okay, and the best? Right on. Sweet, sweet. I've decided to give away. I'm giving away a micro USB for my hour. So if you want to advertise that, I'm going to tell everybody. I told SJ in her chat tonight. Maybe that gets some more people going, to hang around. Or just to come, period. $20, man. That's shit. I usually give more than $20 worth of coin away. I'd rather give the market. I got an extra one. It's brand new. I never even used it. I thought my original one that I used that I like, I thought it was dead, but it wasn't. I just know that everybody that does have one, how tickled would they be if they got one? That's why I'm gonna like if somebody wins $1,000 scratcher last week, then he hit a $200 one right now and he's running off to the 7-Eleven to go cash it. And they both got me holding coin for him. They're sitting there and they're bathing in dough. These guys, the 2 Utes. I had 17 people through here already. Got 1 like. Lucky me. What are you gonna do? I think I'll start stripping again. At least I get pennies. Oh, that might be a grease-filled die right there. Let's take a look. Is it really? You know what? I bet my kids got every freaking thing Wi-Fi in the house on. I'm gonna turn my Wi-Fi's that have, and I don't know that that should matter, but I guess it does. I'm hardwired into my router, but my wife's watching TV. It's a smart TV. Um, I'm just gonna have to cut the electricity off to the house. Fixes everything. Wi-Fi off. You know what? I think the tablet Wi-Fi's on too, but I gotta leave one of them on for Alfred. Let's see if that helps. I got a lot of stuff going too. Let's turn this little fan off. I need the air on though. Isn't that quite so cool? The fans a bit. I don't know if that's gonna help, but less power being drawn. I don't know if that's a computer thing. Let me know if that betters anything for you guys. I'm getting a tower. If I don't pick one up tomorrow, I am going to order one, and I think most of them are 2-day shipping. So, already budgeted. I did pretty good on my auction. Thank everybody so much. And I'm just gonna do it. I'm socking all the dough I got, and I'm buying a better computer, man. I bought a jar of peanut butter, a jar of jelly, and a loaf of bread, so I'm good. I got a pack of smokes. We'll make it. Okay, which one was? Oh, I was wearing it. So what are you up to tonight, Ken? All right, so it's zinc. It's a bitchin' color though. Yeah, they're not blisters. It's 82 though. No, it's zinc. I said it was zinc. That's right. It's in the right home. It went to the right home. There we go. Right on. 1977. Got a Canadian. That's pretty cool. 1977. Got a big old green spot on it though. But I keep the Canadians. They make good whiskey. It was a dog, 77, but it was a dog. I don't think I found anything on one or two that wasn't copper yet. I forgot where I got these rolls. I think I got these from work. Here's an off center strike. So the rim, I'm gonna find that big old line where the rim. I betcha. Not necessarily, huh? It's pretty fat though. And the crowd goes silent. It's an 80 plane. I like that. You know what? Where'd you go? Where'd you guys check go? I found this 26D Woody with the full outline of Lincoln on the reverse. That's a die clash. Yeah, I think so. Or is it possible that that it stuck to the die kin, fell back in, flipped over, and got struck? But it would show more than just like the outline of his face. I think that is a die clash, dude. And die clashes are really they're wanted. You know, like people want die clashes big time. You might have a what kind of shape is it in? Is it red, brown, red, brown? TV might split. Or I know he's doing something. Yeah, dude, die clashes, some of them get pretty good money. Wish I got paid in gum. Is it nice, Woody? Is it like, because remember, it's really easy to acid those. Make them look like they're Woodies. And then they're half red brown, so it's red brown. It's got to be like a certain percentage red to be red brown. But if it's half, I have to see it really. It's hard to say without seeing the coins. It's a tough. Things all chewed up. I got my dish seasoned. I waited till nighttime, like 10 o'clock, because it's cooler. It's still hot though. But dang, the torch I made, it's the first time I used it. It's propane, dude, but I like made this big old honking torch. This thing is like, I can melt a car. I got a sunburn, dude. But I got one of my new dishes seasoned, so it's glazed. It had kind of rough spots. I filed them down before I did it, so it's smooth, so the silver will pour out easier. So I'm getting ready, man. I don't have enough to fill my orders. So the deposits I took, I'm going to buy silver shot. I'm not going to melt down like 90% coin because you got to do a lot more to it. So I'm going to buy nice pure shot, and I'm going to go for it, man. Pour some bars. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm excited. I did a bunch. I've messed with it for a little while. I went through a whole dish once. I mean, like, over and over use. So I think I could do it pretty well. I hope. No better teacher than experience. Half-Life Brown, right on. You take it off, Coin Junkie? $82D. A small date. Negative. Large date. 82D large date. Copper. Yes, sir. Have a good day. Bring home the bacon. That's right, man. You too. Kick some butt. Have a good day, man, tomorrow. Today. Thanks for stopping in, brother. 1980 plane. It has seen its better days. Where did I get these pins? From work right now. It's kind of an odd color. There's some good looking ones in here. There we go. It's a nice looking 83. Oh. No. I thought trust was written on the rim too. Kind of looks like a T. I know there's one just from reading the book. I can't remember all of it. One where if you get some of the letters, it's on the rim. And it's like a pretty high dollar. I don't think it's in the 83 though. Got 10,000. I'm looking through the loop at the coin. I'm trying to read with the other eye. Wheats yesterday. Nice, dude. I was looking at bags because I want to get a big amount of Indians, right? So I've been shopping them, and I got one guy that's like he's selling like 250 of them for a pretty good price too, cheaper than all the like traditional places to get them from. But yeah, 1,000 or 10,000. Do you mind if I ask you what you paid, Kyle? That's a good amount, man. 10,000. If you don't want to tell me, just lie. Tell me like $100 or something. Hey, good morning, Nat. What says you? We got to show Ant. We got to show Ant. I know I haven't shown Ant yet. Focus, please. I says morning. Come on. There we go. They've been filed down. He's always the optimist one, isn't he? God love him. That's a peace dollar. I cherry picked this from the dealer. He had it written bottle cap on it. It's not a bottle cap. Not even close. So he didn't know what the hell it was. All right, so silver. I don't know, dude. I think it's half. I'm going to show you guys a side of this, okay? It doesn't weigh like a regular nickel planchard. It's way fat. It's like two planchards smashed together, I think. So let's take a gander, shall we? Yeah, I wish I could file in a perfect circle, nickel circle. Is there a job? Would that get me a job? Yeah, I don't wish. Focus now. I know, dude. It's freaking crazy. What do you think, man? No, it's not a seam. I think if there is a seam, it's covered. It looks like it was pressed out, and then it to be over the reverse. Now, they could be the same metal, and maybe it just smoothed out when it was being, pressed out or whatever happened to it. I don't know. The bottom looks silver. I think the top is clad, or vice versa, or maybe it's the same. So you think somebody? How would they? I don't even know how they do it. Took like what? A hole punch or something, and just went right over pressed it out of a piece dollar. Because there's examples of this in every denomination. The piece dollar would be rare though for nickel size, because there's like two denominations that are known for this to happen often, or not often, but when it does happen, it's usually those two, etc. Like I'd spent a lot of time looking, trying to find out if it's possible, feasible, etc. And it is, but it's rare if it's legit. That'd be nice, man. Because if it is, it's saying it's quoting like $1,500. So please, Lord, just once. These guys all get to hit $1,000 paper scratchers and free money, and I get peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, I could guess 1,000 things that it could be, but I'm gonna shoot for I gotta find out if it's possible that it's legit, because then that's where I would start. You really quickly find out, no, it's never happened, there's never been one, etc. All the guesses are, you can't prove or disprove. So what would be next? I haven't even played the lottery, man. I get it's too disappointing. I showed a buddy the next ticket he wanted to see. See, that would be my luck, Ken. Matter of fact, that's happened to me before. Most I've ever won was when I first did the lotto. I won like 6 or 8 tickets totaling $80. And nothing since. Yep. That's pretty much. It's like, how do they know to let you win the first one? It's random. You walk in the store, you buy a ticket, but they just know. Somehow. That's kind of odd. All 8 different types of ticket, and all you just got. That's kind of odd. What are the odds on that? That's pretty astronomical. Wouldn't be too long math. You have to find out all the different variety of tickets that were there that day. The type of tickets that possible aren't part of that. You can figure it out. I guess it'd be like 8. I'd say it'd be like the odds actually winning the lottery, like picking 5 numbers out of like 80. I'd say it'd be close. It'd probably be like one in like 20 to 30 million. That's what you pulled off that day, dude. That's pretty cool. That's pretty lucky. Damn lucky. Me and luck, just like gravity, we don't get along. Yeah. I watched my mother sink all our what was that, 20 or 70? Our last $5 lottery. The lottery in California is designed and preys on the poor. They're the only ones that pump all the money into that. It's $5. What do we do with $5? Might as well buy a lottery scratcher. That's what I hear everybody in front of me when I'm at the store buying smokes say, while my dumb ass is buying smokes. Luck is no friend of mine. Yeah, I don't believe in luck. There is no such thing. The word is it's defeatist. It's happenstance. It's just natural selection. There's no such thing. You make your own luck if you want to use the word luck. Your days, whatever you want it to be, minus making it rain or not. But we can do that now too. But if I did believe in luck, I'm gonna tell you right now, I have none. I have none. I have no luck. Why have you forsaken me, luck? A little heavy. With the $5, you can always buy weeds out of the junk bin and find treasures. Heck yeah, man. Now you're talking. Take the 5, you flip it, you make 10. You take the 10, you make 15. Take that 15 and keep on going. Then when you get up to about $35, give Ken a call and tell him to give you the number for Ugly Sue. Buy a muzzle, put it smacking on her, and there you go. No matter where you go, there you are. Speak of. I know not what I speak of. I don't know, man. These levers are fat. I gotta show you this one. I wonder if I could do the loop with the camera. I wonder if I could do a loop that's strong enough to see with the camera. Come on. God, that's hard, man. It's a penny. Thank you. Whew. Oh shit! I can't even hold it still. That takes like 2 tree hands, man. I think he says God and we trust or something. I think that. Did you see that on there? Maybe we'll revisit it. This camera used to be, it's probably the light. I put it in front of me. When it's in front of me, it gets a different light. It gets the same light, but it gets a different angle on the light. And it's all about the angle of the fadangle. I saw in Fob and F Brisms. Hi. What's with the hi? Hi guys, is this a boys club? Maybe. Were your ears ringing right now, Paula? Because I was not talking about you this time. But I did bet my child's college fund with three people. Don't feel any pressure. It's for Compton College. What happened? Tell it like it is. That's what I'm talking about. I never heard it said put that way. That's pretty good. You better beat her, man, because I've been blowing you up. Yeah, I can delete that. Gentlemen. It's always good to be a gentleman. Oh, right. And then right when you start talking about gentlemen, what happened? What uppers, what uppers? Chicks squeeze me. I resemble that remark. All right, so now it's just playing. Now the camera's just playing ball. You got a new shirt, Ken? Like a PV shirt, or you just got a new shirt? I should probably put a shirt on. Huh. Raggy? Please, may I have another? Small date, large date, the cone. What's up with the impression of the D, the never mint mark? It's in a big, shallow, concave depression there. What does that mean? What does that mean, sir? Is that a repunch mint mark? Is that a variety? It doesn't necessarily mean the concave. They punch it too damn hard. That is correct. That is correct. We'll find out if it's zinc. Let's weigh it. No, zinc rod is. You usually see it. You're right about seeing around the mint mark. You'll see the mint mark almost all the time when there's rot. It gets cracked, and that's from like a thin layer of. They don't coat these very well, man. They don't coat them very well at all. 2.5. Take a look at her. But yeah, I've been through so many rolls 82. This is a small date. And it's big time. It's got a crack under power. I didn't see it with the naked eye. I never heard anybody call it smooth 2. It's a keeper though. For a roll, for 82 roll. I keep use. Daycon, what do you think, dude? It's the exact circumference of a nickel, brother. Yeah, I figured the woman would say fake. All you non-believers. This came from a very reputable dealer, too. Well, it's not just that it goes left, it has a hump. It goes out and it has like a hump. The other one just goes kind of like from its, right when it makes a turn at the neck, it goes straight down to the corner. You think it's a bezel, Ken, because of the way the, after Ant said that, I could see it was pressed into something. So bezel. So I'm going to start thinking jewelry and a bezel. But most of the bezels, do they press them in or do they like press them around it, like clamp it onto it? Because I stripped a lot of jewelry for old boy because he bought an awful lot of friggin' jewelry. A lot of drug addicts coming there. And I don't remember them looking like that all the time. But like to me that makes sense. Yeah, it'd make a great payday though if it's legit. That's what I'm thinking. But the way they had it labeled, they were wrong. It's not a bottle cap. It is not even close. It's not even like makes no sense as a bottle cap. Solder. I don't think there's any solder. It's not solder though. It's the coin. It's the planchet on the top. It's getting and then it has tooling marks. It has hundreds of little horizontal lines. That's all on the top planchet, which, by the way, is slightly smaller than the bottom. I don't know if that helps. You know what? That's hard to tell. This is the center. This is the highest point of the relief, front and back, you know. I guess I could put the micrometer to it. I don't know if it's going to... I don't have a caliper that, like, I could do both. They wisdom at jewelers. We're not cleaning nothing, woman. I'm whizzing right now. Okay, I'm done. About the highest point right there, I think. Not right there. 1, 2, 3. That's how thick it is. Get out of there, stupid light. Yeah, it's 3 chick marks. Don't get jealous, Daycon. It's not a pissing contest. Boom, boom. That was funny. That was a good joke. That was funny. Not even a little bit. What happened? What happened? Dude, those freaking things that SJ was showing were so funny. I cannot believe that. So that is a what? That's an app you guys have on your... What were you guys calling it? Not Facebook, damn it. Is it Instagram? Instagram? I'm pretty sure it was used as a game piece. Okay. We got game piece. We got jewelry. We got all kinds of stuff. Rub it 3 times. See if the gene pops out. The coin? Because I ain't using my last wish. Oh, you mean the coin? Bookface messenger. I've never heard of. It's floating. What happened? It's awesome. I think I'm gonna have it put in an annex holder. Possibly. Genies are everywhere. You mean gypsies? You're talking about gypsies, Ken? The people that steal your tires? The women are really loud. God bless them. I love them all. Snapchat. Thank you, Paula. Bookface messenger. What the hell is Bookface messenger? Them genie. Them dukes. Oh, got a red one. Is it a year I don't have yet? Possibly. Doing a whole penny book in red. I said it, red. Just like those Irishmen, you don't shoot till you see the reds that arise. No offense to the Irish. I think I'm a 10th Irish. I do not partake of Facebook. Never will again. Oh, I think I got a over annealed or dry. Nah, it's too even and perfect to be from a dryer. Or just acid, I guess. But it's got that color, like that chocolatey color. But that looks porous as hell. Yeah, that's acid, huh? Acid ate all the clad layer, right, away? Because that's just the copper core. Kind of cool. Kind of ugly. Facebook? You metal detect on Facebook? Dude, there's no grass in where I live for within 50-mile radius. The only park was the one that Paula and SJ were at. They don't let guys like me over there. I can't go to Ocean Boulevard no more. You think it's just corrosion? You do enough of that stuff. Coins will travel. That is true. But do you think that is this indicative of the stuff you see, Akon? That's not an acid job? Just like natural corrosion in dirt or something? Because you can see where by the date where it's peeling off more layer. Okay, dude, you're not answering. None of those were answered. Okay, thank you. He's like, I got a bucket of those. Bucket of what? These, that. I'm not as fast. You need to talk simply to me. I'm a simple man. It's like, yes, no, I like blue. I like tuna fish and apples. What do you think? Yay, nay? I like turtles. Ken like turtles. Negative? Where's JC Will when you need him, man? JC Will spot that sucker. He would have had me spinning it already or not. Is that a high 9? Is that a fat O? Hump on the O, no good. 9 points low. Low is large. Spin that one on a heroin. What? What the hell is Ken talking about? We're going to ignore that one. I'm whistling. I'm looking at the ceiling right now. I like this one. No, dude, I was doing my shipping all night. I wanted to get on one of the streams, but I just couldn't do it. I wouldn't have made it, you know. I spent all my large data. 70S is on it. Oh Jesus. Interesting. This one's interesting. It's got all the. What do you mean, LOL, Kyle? What does that mean? You been shooting red rum? Red rum, red rum, red rum. That stuff will kill you, dude. Dead fast. I grew up around guys who were hyped. Shit is no bueno, dude. No needles. The only needles I stick in my body have tattoo ink on the end of them. And I don't even do that kid shit anymore. 81D. Keeper, not keeper, with the spot. But with all the... Now, what is this? Is this... Because they're all going the same direction like that. It's not... That's not... them polishing the dye and whatnot. These are striations, right, Ken? Because it goes through the devices all evenly, so it's... Yeah, it is. It is a broken collar also. You can see the double rim. I think Ken's drinking right now. Are you drinking right now, Ken? Right now. Yeah, I think I like these. I keep them, Mud. I keep them too, brother. What are you doing up so late, Mud? And I ain't forgot about you, bro. I can't remember that jackwad's name. I know it was something stupid. But I'll check it out. What were you doing last night? A little hangover. Lucky? One of your college buddies coming to town or something? Ken's like one of those normal guys. He actually has friends. I apologize, Mud, for not being able to catch what was going on. Buddy from back in the day, a few beers. That's always nice, man. I like having company. I just don't get none. I take it back. I had one person, and this was after a few months too. I had a buddy stop by the other day, or a kid brother of a buddy that was there when he was born. Good kid though. And but anyhow, Mud, it's hard for me to keep up in the chat. No, I know I didn't do. I don't give a shit if I did anything. I'm a grown man. I do whatever I want. But I don't want anybody it's my friend. You're my friend. You're in my thing, and I didn't. It's hard to keep on the context of what's being said and what's going on when you're auctioning coins, man. I apologize. I can't keep up with everything. And it was kind of quick, came quick and disappeared quick. So I don't think even the people that are helping with the mod, this is a large date. I'm seeing it backwards. It's a large date. But it's plain. I'm just looking at the color of what's on it. I think that's just like some Coke or something, like some soda. It doesn't look like rinse from the mint. It was a nice purple one. That's purple. Oh, 61. It's red. It's a red 61. Looks purple. What happened? Purple? Purple, purple. Purple, purple. Actually, 61s is they changed the recipe back. When they changed the recipe back, Ken? 62? I think 62 is it 62? Oh, damn, I gotta keep over and over. I gotta read things more than once. I've been trying to jam too much in there lately. Uncle rents a house. His tenants left behind a large date, small date collection of 200. Shit, nice. No tenant until 63. Right on. I said 62, 63. And it's a small, like the smallest amount too, right? Like like at 10% or something. He got in a bar fight. Somebody cut his cheek open. That used to be a thing when I was a kid. All the older guys that were bad guys, these guys in fights would try to rip each other's cheek open, dude. It was like bragging rights, like being a badass. Isn't that sick? I'm glad the kids nowadays, well, the kids nowadays just shoot you, but it's like, who the hell fought that shit up, man? That's a large date, Denver. Let's see. Copper? No copper. Fish hook. Yep. Fishy hookies. That's what do you guys think? Copper, no copper? It's copper. It's copper. Put that over there. Do, 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 do. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that'll leave a big scar. We had one guy in the neighborhood. He caught a chain link fence after he caught a pass running down. We used to jump the same chain link fence, and we used to hang over the field we played football on. He catches the ball. He doesn't even know, dude. Catches him out right at the mouth, rips his shit open, catches the ball in his earlobe, rips his ear, and he just did not stop running, dude. He ran straight home. I watched a kid rip his finger off on a Saturday morning. We used to jump the fence at the high school when we were in junior high to go play football on the big field. So it has like a double height, 12-foot chain link fence all around the school, like it's like a prison. Anyhow, this kid had a ring. The ring slips through the top loop of the chain link, right? Like the chain link makes it makes an X and a loop. The machine that makes the ring gets underneath. Well, he doesn't really know it. He lets go to free fall, to jump down to his feet. It ripped his finger. The ring ripped his finger off, and the tendon that attaches to the elbow was dangling there with his finger. The kid didn't even budge, dude. He looked up, he saw it, he re-jumped the fence, and he did the same thing as the other dude. It's just shock. He just booked it, dude. He just gone, ran straight home. He didn't wait for nothing. He didn't get his finger. Pretty creepy. Ugh. So anyhow, we split the ring. He never came back to the ring. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Oh, yeah, but the motorcycles are dangerous. I had a guy work for me that was wearing shorts and a tank top on the 210 freeway and doing like 120 or something. He said that he goes, it was his fault because he from the fast lane decided he wanted to make the interchange, jumps across like 5 lanes. Well, he said it was just coincidence that like some big dually truck, the guy must have had the same exact idea. He was just at the last second. He said it wasn't a busy day. It was like a Saturday morning. And he lays his rice rocket down, like one of those ninja bikes. And he said he slid for miles, like a few miles, with a friggin' tank top and shorts on, dude. 80% of his body was ripped off of. That's, my God. He had and he used to wear shorts to work every day, and he had the nastiest scars. I mean, really, it was hard to look at him because he felt bad, but he was a funny dude. Like this dude was rock solid, but it really was hard. They were so grotesque and he was such a nice guy. You didn't want to tell him, like, come on, man, you got to wear. And I'm his boss, so I'm like, eventually I had to. But you know what? The day I told him, could you please wear pants, man? Just because it's like, how do you say that? A plight? You just tell him matter-of-factly? I tried to do it as ethically, as nicely as I could. He didn't come back to work the next day. I never saw that dude again. It must have been embarrassing for him, or he took it the wrong way and he was mad. Either way, screw him. I don't give a shit. It's a job. It's not a place to make friends. But I always wondered, that one will never, unless I bump into him someday. Pulled out the thermometer and licked it. Oh, God, I got to read the first part. I jumped right to the good stuff. I need to hear the first. One time I was making meatloaf. I make a pretty good meatloaf. This one baked a little longer than normal. I stuck in a meat thermometer to check it. Sure enough, 185. It was done. Then I put the thermometer in my mouth and licked it. Did it burn the skin, or because burns are like they have that 1 second, 2 second delay. Did you actually like put it in your mouth like out of forgetting, like you're pulling the thing out of the oven or something? Oh my god, I hate burns. Burns are the worst. They really are. Dude, I got a red spot on my forearm from high school where I used to iron my clothes every day, and the tip of the iron just touched me just for like a second or two, and I have a little triangle that's just beat like bright red because I've had other burns that they through years went away. This one never went away. They just sit in a bright red triangle. I had the weirdest thing. At the time, it seemed like a good idea. I'm not laughing at you, brother. I'm laughing with you. I swear to God. Oh my God, that sucks. Yeah, kids do. I think I grabbed first time I got burned. Oh, we lived somewhere that had an electric stove. You know, it had the round thing that would glow, and that was the first time I learned that. I don't know why. My mom was making Jiffy Pop, the stuff that you had to stand there for like 20 minutes and shake it until it popped. I don't know if some of you guys probably too young to even remember that. No, not really. 30 something. Yeah, you know what? Because it was on its way out then. They're making a comeback. I've seen it a few times. But anyhow, it was glowing red. My mom had left. She just took popcorn off and did something and walked to the restroom or something. And I went and put my hand on that sucker. It was enticing. It was glowing red. It looked cool. I think I was like that age, like 8 years old, maybe 7 years old. And man, and it sat in my hand. I remember putting my hand on it. It was like one Mississippi. Ah! Man, my mom freaked. Poor woman. Oh my God, I can imagine now. I haven't thought about that since that happened. That poor lady. God bless her. I watched three guys that told repeatedly that a dab nail is not a pool carb. After you heated it up, right? Well, that's because they're all stoned. Like, go tell the dude that's stoned out of his mind. Hey, don't touch that. It's hot. I don't think it's gonna sink in as quick. Hey, careful, it's hot. Huh? Or don't tell it. God, you can tell me anything when I was drunk. This dude. Yeah, well, regular skin don't smell bad when it burns. I've been around a lot of burning bodies. Hair does. Dude, burning hair is probably the worst smell. Oh my God. I'm going to throw up. Just droop my mouth a little bit thinking about it. Yeah, burnt hair is nasty. The 3 second thing, nigga. Come on, chat, damn it. They grab it. They don't know. Oh, yeah, it's sitting there like sizzling. Back in the carpet. That sucks. I was lighting my hair on fire just a few minutes ago. When I was a kid, I put on some work gloves, thought were fireproof. No such thing as fireproof. There's flame retardant that catches fire, but I placed my hand on the wood stove. The leather melted to my hand. That's not good. My neighbor had to take my hand out of the glove. That sucks, dude. I still got burned bad. Yeah, I bet, man. You have no hair, Ken. I get it. Have to get at hashtag have to get out more. Or just drink more. Or get out and drink. All right, I'm slowly drawing this away from the camera and then pausing for a second. So it just does not want to. Okay, so there it is. What's the depth? How far am I? You know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about taping a, like half a ruler or a stick or something to the top of this camera as a gauge, like a stop, so that I know that this is where the camera likes it. Is that where you like it, camera? Is that where you like it? Like it right there? Right there? Yeah? All right. Correct. You live. It's a dog. That dog ain't gonna hunt. Damn you, large date. I got rolls and rolls of all types. If you got buyers, Mud, sign them up, and I'll ship them out. We'll split the dough. That sounds good, Daycon. I hate to tell you, buddy, I have never had the heart, but I've never seen anything you've shown ever. Every time I tell you got it right there, that's it, man. Oh, I can see finally. And then you go freaking change it. I have no idea what you're talking about. He looks sad, doesn't he, right there? You ever notice the little subtle differences? I think they do it on purpose because you got these artists they're real freaking artists, man. These guys could like carve David out of a piece of stone. You know what I'm saying? And I catch all the subtle differences in his look because I got some that he's cracking up. Then there's some he has the smile like he got away with something smile. I don't like those ones. But this one right here, he kind of looks sad. He looks like he wants a smile, but he ain't in it. He ain't feeling it. And then when you turn them just a little, sometimes their expression are like polar opposites, and I'm convinced that is a artist's trick. And even at this minute, small, like that, it's there because you got to remember the Galvanos and all that shit that they do. They're really big, right, Ken? Like when they're doing them, what are they, a foot round? I can carve a swan out of a cow. We used to do that all the time. We used to do cater. My mom used to cater at nighttime. Our third job, she drug me around everywhere, man. And I remember I always used to have to fill up the swan watermelons. Yeah, so it's like they can put those details in there, man. Okay, 16 inches. That's 16 inches right now. I'm a carpenter. I got Jesus gave me a eye. I can tell you how tall you are standing 20 feet from me. 6 foot up, 6 stories up on the scaffold. Now, how long am I going to hold this? Do I have to hold it steady? What else do I need to do? Help me fix this son of a bitch. Should that cord not be in there? Do we need a flatter wall? Then this is just it's just brown coat. It's not scratch coat. Put one arm in the air. One arm in the air. a coat hanger. Oh shit. Grab a coat hanger. Oh, I had one right here today. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna substitute a very old iron for a coat hanger. Okay, metal coat hanger. It's old school. It's like old. It's real old. It's metal, solid metal. What year is it? That thing is General Electric. Uh, it's made in the USA. That's how fucking old it is. Excuse my language. That's how old it is. I dare you to find an iron made in the United States of America. Okay, now what? This iron's getting fucking heavy. Please help me. Just put your camera in front of something solid white. I don't have a shirt on, kid. I use my belly. Now do the I can't read that. My cursor's in front. Do the chant. Hum 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 hum. What good 6 a.m. Solid white or black. Well, that's nice that it's politically correct between the wall and your camera. Okay, he's still stuck on wall. I can't just go with like brown on the desk, or is that too not good? 16 inches right there. Oh, it's not enough. All right, hold on, Big Cone. I'm sorry, dude. The ceiling, no? Bam. My arms are long enough to get 16 inches. Was that too grainy? It's veneer. What to go? Where to go? Will this work, sir? Is that not flat enough? Oh, that's flat. That's flat as hell. Can I put the iron down, Ken? I don't give a shit. I'm putting it down. Oh my god, that thing's heavy. All right, here. 16 inches right there. And let me draw in, draw back. All right, bam. Huh? Hey, Mud. Thanks for coming and hanging out, brother. Anybody gives you a hard time telling they got to mess with Ken Peavy. Oh, and Lemonhead Payne. And Dick Cohn, 710. And Kyle Hayes. Or just sick SJ on them, dude. SJ didn't make anybody run for the hills. That woman, when she gets mad, she gets her way. Is everything worked out, bro? We don't have to worry about you, man? Okay, my arms are tired. God damn. I've been working hard all day, scrunching that pillow tight with my head on it. Shit was hard work. And it was hot and uncomfortable. I know you are. I'm not joking, dude. I was like getting my arms were, like jello, dude. You gotta remember, man, I ain't worked like in shit a couple of years. Just like a few stupid side jobs, man. What was I doing today that I didn't know I couldn't do anymore? Oh, bust a beer can in my bicep, dude. I wanted to go crush a can or some shit, and I hadn't done it in so long that I do this, and it fucking almost broke my arm. So none of that shit going on around here no more. I'm telling you, dude, I'm sissified. Give me a second, you guys. I need to grab a water because I'm getting parched. I need to turn the air back on because it's on fan, and I'm starting to sweat profusely now. Thanks a lot, Dacone. He's got me jazzercising. What'd I do to you, dude? Make me sweat. Shane got me holding up a 30-pound freaking iron. I think you guys are picking on me. That's what I think's going on. I know what's going on here. Oh, Jesus. Go catch your legs. Oh. Agua. Success. Store. have any snacks? You got food? I got nothing in this joint. This place blows, man. Don't ever come visit me unless you like coins and stuff, because I ain't got nothing for you. I can't even offer you a drink. What kind of host don't have nothing to drink? We need tap water. I drink a lot of tap water. What would be a lot easier? I'm not doing nothing. Grow some carrots. The carrots grow through the concrete? See, I'll plant them tomorrow. You can grow a lot of carrots in a bucket. I got buckets, Ken. Can you really? Yeah, I guess you could. I just assume they'd need more, or what do you do? Soil amendment and whatnot? Like, you don't need more soil, or you just do one grow? Like, that much soil is enough for one, your carrots are going to be good? And you put them in. Yeah, I'm all about the juicer, dude. I don't have one. I'd like to get one. Yeah, make compost. Well, I don't have room to do all that where I'm at now. I used to. But I'm pretty good with that stuff. Man, my grandfather used to keep like champion like rose hedges. Like the most beautiful roses you ever saw, man. And his secret, my grandpa used to say, he would prune these things. He spent hours and hours on these rose bushes. And I'm not shitting you, Ken. Every single prune got a thumb of Elmer's glue to seal it up, to keep infection and disease and whatnot. And no one ever had more pretty roses than my grandfather. And he swore that was it. And then the other thing was, we had the biggest avocados on the block, because the track, my grandparents were the first block of this track in the 30s. Every house had a avocado tree, a lemon tree, a tangerine. And then my grandfather did strawberries on the side of the house. And he was a green thumb, you know. And but he had a big iron like railroad spike that he had driven into the avocado tree, and he said that gave the fruit iron, like literally. And then I found out years later, we all thought he was nuts. He hung a horseshoe on it. And all the orchards, all the avocado orchards in Mexico, they all have big iron spikes driven into the trunks. And I never got a chance to tell him he had passed, that because I didn't not believe him. I just followed suit of all the women folk who it's a man talking, must be lying or wrong. So, you know, when you're a kid, you're right, Grandpa. Yeah, dude, shit. You get good money for them here. When they're in season, the stores, it's like they go up to $1.50 each, dude. And I remember we used to catch people that they would jump the fence we would catch people in our tree in the yard, inside these in center block wall fences, picking our avocados all the time. My grandma would be chasing people out, and half the time it was this kid Pete we knew. His parents owned a gas station in the corner, and we freaking Pete, get out of the goddamn avocado tree. I'm sorry, Miss Fostag. Like get the hell. Then I got of age. Pete didn't come around no more. We took care of that shit. Leave my avocados alone. Yeah, I used to mow and do all that. I'm not throwing no nails in the yard. I just used to buy it from I wouldn't get it at Home Depot. I'd season my lawn twice a year. I'd do a pre-winter because we don't really have a winter. But I lived in a really hot place at the time, which Whittier, California. It was a lot hotter than it's here anyhow. And man, my lawn. I had 33 hedges. I was a corner lot. This is when we had a home. And like Disneyland, I love to do in my yards. I miss it tremendously. It was good medicine. I love the watering after spending all Saturday and Sunday doing my yards. I'd come home from work. I'd get the mower out. I'd mow. First I'd edge, then I'd mow. Then I'd hand weed my flower beds. Then I'd take my metal rake out, and then I'd put my little chicken's feet, make the flower beds pimped out. And then I'd attack the hedges. And I used the canvas tarp that I had made special and sewed so that I could do it after. And because they were the spider hedges, I don't know if you know what those are, but they shed a lot. and it would catch all the droppings and the shedding, because on the flower beds where I had those, I had bark, and I had 3/4 gravel, which when it's wet, it's dry, it looks like rock. But it was cheap. It was like $4 a scoop. For you guys that are non-construction, a scoop is 1,000 pounds. Yeah, we used to do our hunting. We hunted in Compton. Boom. No, I've been hunting. Been hunting in Alaska. It was the only time I went hunting. We do shooting. I grew up shooting though. I carried a pistol to high school. I was proficient with a firearm the time I was in the 10th grade, not because I wanted to. I never mudding. I seen something about that once. That looks like fun, dude. Is that when they go for the frogs? Is that mudding? They take the pitchfork. Excuse me, the pitchfork. Oh, I could write a book on I should write a book on barbecue. That home we had, I had 3 barbecues, man. I had a 50-gallon drum barrel. I had 2 Webers, 2 round Webers. One was for chicken, one was for like ribs and some extra cuts like people would bring. But all the meat was on the barrel, and I ran 3 barbecues every time I barbecued. Goddamn, when I was making the money, man, we ate barbecue every night. I love barbecue. Big truck and mud bogs. Never got doing like southern, I think like Florida, like where Ken's at. They do that kind of thing, right? Mud bogs and God, I watched those women. They look like they're happy and having fun. I want a mud bog woman. Or one that appreciates a big truck. I used to have a big truck. I used to have a truck. It's world famous. What's world famous? Snoop Dogg is world famous. What are you talking about, Mud? Don Rickles is world famous. Mudding. Oh, okay. Ken's telling me like it's 5 clicks. You're gonna see a mile marker, 301. Then you want to head due north. About 3 miles in, you're gonna come to a pond. I'll tell you, my dad gives directions. When you get to that pond, be careful around that pond. That third plank that I put in there about 12 years ago, that plank's bad. I gotta replace that. But then after that, go ahead and get on her. You do about 50 all the way into the next 3 miles into the lake. My dad lives at 3 miles off the highway in the middle of the woods in Alaska on a beautiful lake in a Scandinavian peg log cabin we built. And the last time I saw him, I put a 60-foot addition on that son of a gun. And then one of us was going to die over a 1/4 inch. An argument over a 1/4 freaking inch. Over 60 feet, too. I'm like, really? Jesus Christ. I even left a helper there. My dad liked him. But one of us was going to die that day, so I left. It was his territory. I didn't want to get buried in the woods in Alaska. I'm no redneck, though. I know you ain't no redneck, Mud. I'm more of a mutt. Part redneck, part hippie, part rocker, part grunge, part punk. Okay. Those are all music genres. So you're just a bunch of music genres. And redneck. I'm North Long Beachian. Last of the Mohicans. Yeah, I think we all could say that. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. Some people are really particular. Thugs to hookers. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I like people. I just don't like being around people who I don't like. If that makes sense. I used to like to people watch. I really did. I went through a phase of doing that. I used to drive to LAX, sit there at the the international hangars, and just people watch, dude. It was like at the time it was like a popular thing to how you put it, like college people were doing it. It was like to open your mind. It was an exercise, is what it was. But it was. I think I got what you're supposed to get out of it. I got a sore ass and uh, I'm pretty good at telling what people are. That guy's short. That guy's tall. That was a joke. Anybody get it? Anybody? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Oh, you know what I was watching clips of today? A comedian. Can anybody guess? Guess what's name some of your favorite comedians all time too? Who's the funniest guy you ever? I go to Walmart. Yeah, God, I was in Walmart this evening, looking at their towers, the computer towers, to see if they had any of those. Wow, that is pretty scary, Ken PV, because that's who I was watching all day. I just let it run. Clips of him on Johnny Carson. Then it just kept running because I got clicked on auto run. Rodney Dangerfield was a funny SOB, man. God, that man was funny. I love me some Rodney Dangerfield. Absolutely adore him. Then it was Rodney Dangerfield with Don Rickles, and I think I pissed my pants twice. I didn't think anybody was going to get it. That was his first guess, too. That's crazy. Rodney freaking or he's hacking my computer. I wouldn't doubt it. Hack away. You might accidentally make my credit better. I have none. No tattoos, no piercings, but I've been around. Yeah, you don't have to. Dude, following the crowd is for daywalkers. Yeah, he was. He had his own. All those mannerisms and the him not being able to stay still. That was part of his thing, I think. God, I've watched his biography one time, a long time ago. I'm pretty sure, because that tells you like that's hard to do. But I guess it becomes habit, and he did it all the whole way. But he was funny. All that slapstick. It's like one-liners. I love that stuff, man. Do you guys understand? Don Rickles never wrote anything down on paper. Everything he ever did, he did off the top of his head. And you got to remember, he did the ball for Reagan, and that was one of the funniest ones I've ever seen. That was all just from right there. His whole career. That's insane. You did not just say Dane Cook. Oh my God, Dane Cohn, we're gonna have to make you hip, dude. Dane Cook. You know what though? It's weird when you say his name. I equate him with like up north. I really do. Is he from there? It's like just like a way. Like all the guys I ever met from Washington had like a way about them. And they're kind of like a Dane Cook kind of type of dude. Oh, Jack Black's pretty good. I like Jack Black. That dude's got like hella energy too. You can't be rude. You can't hurt my feelings, mother. I don't have any, brother. And yeah, you need to sleep. Nobody was twisting your arm to stay when you said bye the last 17 times. Stay, come, go. You're welcome every time. Don't even trip. But sleep is good. I slept all day. That means it's 2 o'clock here, huh? 1:47. I could hear Dacon. Doom doom doom. I can't make that sound. He does it perfect too. The time is 28 past the hour. Yeah, no. My favorite modern comedian is Bill Burr. That ain't nobody better. That guy's freaking. I take it back, and they're different styles though, but I really, really like Bill Burr. And I like what's his name, Taters. Ron White. I think Ron White is one of the funniest men on earth. That bit when he talks about, he goes, yeah, I was kind of down and out. He goes, I'm naked. I'm watching TV and a preacher comes on. He goes, "Are you depressed?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm looking at TV and he's got me going. And are you naked? Are you sitting in a beanbag in your living room right now eating Cheetos?" He goes, "Yeah." This guy just knew. He goes, "Do you feel like life has just failed you? And do you feel like picking up the phone right now, calling and donating?" He goes, "God damn it. I thought he knew. I thought he had a camera in the house till then. Donating money?" That shit's funny. Oh, I've seen Dane Cook really funny, but then that last big, or you know what? I take it back, bro, because I haven't watched TV in a couple of years, so excuse me. But the one he did when he had the orange shirt on, when he did the big one, I didn't think it was that good. Like it burnt me on him. Maybe he's done something since. You like it when a dog jumps up and down your leg? What did Rodney Dangerfield say? He goes, "Yeah, my kid. This freaking kid." He goes, "You know, he's at that age. He's like 9 years old, but he copies everything. So we had to get rid of the dog." I was dying. It was my wife. My wife, she said, "Oh my God, do me harder." He goes, "So I hit her in the head with a brick." And she starts screaming, "Oh God, do me silly, do me silly." So I put on a clown mask. That's some funny shit. He said, "Well, yeah, my dad. I never got no respect even as a kid. My dad didn't even, nobody liked me, not even my family." He goes, "I just used to sit there in the living room going in circles." And I told my dad I'm tired of going in circles. So he goes, so he nailed my other foot to the floor. You don't even know who Bill Burr is, then, dude. Bill Burr is so polar opposite of Andrew Dice Clay. He's not even funny. He does all like real, like true shit and like politics and stuff like that. And Andrew Dice Clay is one-liner slapstick. Bill Burr is it's not even the same type of comedy. Go look him up. Go watch it. I had the albums, like the real record albums, dude, of Andrew Dice Clay when I was in, well, I was supposed to be in high school. I got my first house. I left school when I was 16. And we used to throw big parties, and they had like this old bar. They had a record player in it. Yeah, I like Dennis Leary a lot. God, I like him a lot. And I had Andrew Dice Clay albums. I don't even know where I got those. I wonder where they were ended up. I think they got stole one night. But yeah, early Andrew Dice Clay was good. Dude, when he did the Garden, that was probably the height of him. And then he slowly, after the Ford Fairlane movie, I restored a Ford Fairlane, that same one, the hardtop convertible. That was the biggest, God, the whole hardtop went into the trunk, dude. It didn't fold or nothing. It just went in that's how big the trunk was. That was like a $60,000 car when we were done with it. It was a badass car. Yeah, I like this Larry. It's funny. I even liked that show he had when the firefighters and all that. It was pretty good. And what's the other guy? Who's the other Mick? Like Leary from Saturday Night Live. What's his name? God damn it. I like him too because he tells it like it is. Emergency. I think, yeah, something like that. They were firefighters. He was like a drunk divorce. They're about to be divorced. Or had 3 wives. It was like I thought he was playing me. God, what's the other dude's name? I just saw him too. I'm bad with names. Names are like is my biggest flaw. I can never pull names out and titles and stuff. No, man. I know he does radio. I used to listen to his radio. Um. What's it? What is it online? It's not like cable or TV or something. Is it something I'll type in and find on YouTube probably on? Dude, you've seen the Philadelphia one, right? when Bill Burr does his 15 minutes in Philadelphia at the stadium, and he's so pissed. It's real. If you've never seen that, you want to see the funniest thing you ever seen in your life, go watch Bill Burr talk crap to all the people that live in Philadelphia. Dude, he demolishes them. And then the more and he's being serious. He's not even doing his regular routine. He's just talking crap to these people because he hates Philadelphia. And he trashes all their sports teams. Like, he's a really big sports dude. It's probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It was comedy. Pure comedy. And the fact that, like, usually they'll set it up and tell you what's going on before, like, it starts. It's really good. Yeah, George Carlin, he's got to be most of those guys. I would say he is. Him and set himself on fire with cognac, smoking crack. Man, I would like to party with that dude. Yeah, Carlin was good. He's not really everything Carlin. I only see going and finding him, watching old stuff. It's kind of past my age. Like, I remember when I was little, my mom used to like George Carlin, but it's really kind of because my number one out of all of them is Red Fox. I'm a Red Fox. That's my top number one. I've watched everything I could get my hands on. I used to own a lot of Red Fox stuff, and I love Red Fox, dude. Red Fox was a dirty, but he was funny as hell. All that stuff they do now, Red Fox was doing that shit in the 50s and 60s, dude. Lamont. Fred Sanford. I'm coming. I like the later ones. When the Puerto Rican guy moved in next door with the goat. That's a good episode. When he comes over to meet him for the first time. God, that's like one of my favorite TV shows ever. I still watch on YouTube only. I don't watch TV. They got Netflix in the house. They got all that shit, all the smart TVs and all that. I can't do it. I can't. Yeah, Esther, you must have your daddy must have been a gorilla. Or you ugly as days. He just never would let that woman alone by how ugly she was. That shit was funny. Really, and it's cartoon. That's got to be good, dude. Like, how much they can do anything they want. Like, how all the places you can go with that. I bet it is good. Oh yeah, every time she walk in, he'd either turn around, walk out, or he'd run and try to lock the door on her. Sanford Son. And then you see Compton, California on the side. That's where half my family's from. I grew up in North Long Beach, South Compton. And those trucks are still all around that city. I wish I still had one. I had an early Chevy. Never had the one I wanted. I wanted the 5.1 though. Never did get the. I want to buy a car. I want to buy a project car. Something to be sitting in front of the garage door that I can work on when I want. I got no aspirations doing a motorcycle. I wanted one when I was like 30. And I had one. I got over it. They're hard to drive drunk. Too much. There we go. The die crack from the start of his ear all the way through his cheek, through his chin, out into the field on an 82. Large date. That's kind of nice. You still got it, or is it sitting there? The Jag? That man I was working for the last 6 months. That was his. He talked about a Jaguar he had before his wife passed that he just adored. Like, that's his favorite car in the whole world. and it was like some special one or something. I can't remember. Don't ask me. I couldn't remember, but I remember it was a Jaguar. He loved Jaguar. That went, took the pins, moved on. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I hear you, Ken. I know exactly what you're saying. I used to try to hold on to shit, and then it's just stuff. It's just stuff. Okay, we got doubling in the date, in God We Trust, and Liberty on 82 large Denver Mint. But I gotta put the camera back where it was so it'll focus. Let's see what you guys think. I didn't see it in the mint mark, which is that's good, I guess. Fat letters. Machine doubling. Or you guys probably can't even get a good view of it. I'll introduce some light, see if that'll help with some light from the front. Anyhow, until I get the tower, the new computer tower. You see the Liberty? I gotta look at it closer. What's up with the shine on the field? That's way too mirror. I mean, it's all beat up, but where are these red planks or shit? Is that Razor Rim? Nah. Nah. It's a dog, though. We'll keep it. Never know. New die. Okay. A lot of 82s in these two rolls. I don't know what these are. They had face written on them. So I just bought them. I buy everything I can get my hands on. What was I saying right now? Oh, so anyhow, I went and I bought a rig for my tablet because I used to do this with tablet. Oh, yeah. I like that. That's pretty. And the tablet does way better. So I got a rig that is for the desktop, and my tablet had fell and broke. The glass it has cracked up. Dude, they got this new patch kit that's liquid, and you fix it with the liquid, and it's sitting over there drying. That stuff works bitching. So don't throw your phones away and stuff like that. Like you get cracked screen. Let me show you guys the name of it. It's called Liquipel. This stuff works. Freaking cool. I just poured drops on and start filling the cracks, and this stuff is awesome. So I'm gonna be able to use my my tablet until I get the new tower and put it all together and whatnot. Beats me. I'm not paying attention. What happened? What happened? I like that too. It's 2.5. It's 2.5. I already know. Yeah, but it's uncirculated. That thing ain't never seen nothing. Gotta be something good in there. No, you know what? Probably not. It's probably just all copper. It's probably all been searched. But you know what though? They've been sitting there long enough. I know for a fact. So if there are any small date Denvers in here, they've never been on a scale. I'll tell you that right now. What does that mean? It means absolutely nothing. Because I'm never, luck does not warrant that. I don't believe in luck, but it never happened to me. It happened to me. I should have sent these rolls of Cointelligence. He would find something. So he's kind of got like a pouty, like I would smack this guy. I don't like that look. I don't. Oh, we wanted a seat by the window. One of those guys at the restaurant. That old Saturday Night Live skit. It's Debbie and Dan Weiner. I used to think that one was funny. It's probably just me. We wanted a seat by the window. Oh, God. That kill me. Did I show this one? Oh, what happened? What happened to him? What happened? That's a late stage dive. Interesting. Interesting. Well, hell, man, I got you and Dacon here. I need to go through some stuff, man. These might be something good. No, this is the example that's what it's supposed to look like. And I think these 252Ds might be repunchment marks. It's not 52, the strongest ever known. It's 56, right? I don't have my cheat sheet out. But you see that D there? I'm pretty sure that is a repunch. And this is 52. Dude, you got 2 boxes? You better get into them. Are they Plain or Denver? If they're Denver, I'll buy one from you. And then if I find the big one, I'll split it halves, even after I purchase a box. But if they're Plains, search them. What are you waiting for? Open your eyes, Paula. You see the double in the 5 and the deuce and the 9. Let's see. Paula can't see very well. We're gonna help Paula out. I can't see shit either, Paula. I'm just joking. You know that, right? Please don't be mad at me. I don't like when pretty ladies are mad at me. That's not working. And negative. Maybe if I wipe the cock off of the loop. Damn it, man. This is why I need a computer, you guys, because I can have everything plugged in and running. I can't really do it with the... Look, it won't even focus just on the normal view. What the heck? This freaking camera is relatively new, and it costs a lot of money. And it's the one that brags about on the side of the box, it's for streaming and the YouTube and da-da-da-da. Stupid camera. You gotta win me some money, girl. I got the kids' college fund riding on it. All $122. Plus, you're in the military. All you got. It ain't how hard is it going to be to beat up on like a 13-year-old little girl from Kansas that lives out in the middle of the woods? You're gonna trample her. Trample. Yeah, but normal people. That's a stretch of the imagination. Can people call themselves normal? Damn it. They point the camera at themselves and just talk. I could do that. I just don't have a t-shirt on. I don't want to freak you guys out. Or I could go just for the neck shot. Let me just do the neck shot. Upside down, sideways. Oh no. It's too close. God, it's way too close. This is a good camera. I can see my pores. Let me put a shirt on. Let me get dressed. God, I gotta wear clothes. God, I hate that. It's always a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker. Oh. You make me get up. Oh, so low, can't you get up? Do I have to put underwear on? I don't have to put underwear on, do I? I'm not going to. Ooh, sniff test failed. Ooh, double failed. And strike two. I don't want those. Oh, I love this shirt. And she made it pink. Because I love it. That's why. Every shirt I've ever loved is destroyed. Just so shrunk every sweatshirt that fit perfect. $18,000 loads of laundry correct, except my shit's in there. That's right. That's how it goes. First money, then your clothes. What are you gonna do? All right. Damn thing. All right. Can you guys tell? Does this look white, kind of? I hope it looks white because it's really pink. It's white. Is it white? It's clean. It's clean. I didn't shave. I know I said I was going to shave. Sweet, it looks white. That's what I was going for. But I did line it a little, and I shaved it right here. I had time to do that. I had time to go here a little bit, and I plucked like 4 nose hairs that I think they were made of rebar. I cried for 10 minutes, and then I dove in for number 4, and I didn't get it, but I gave up. I quit. I just gave up. Just couldn't do it. Think of me what you want. I don't care. I don't care. That's what I said. I need a cigarette now. I need a cigarette, Kyle. I need one. You guys cracked me up. I would have been sleeping 2 hours ago. Don't blame that shit on me. Do not. That's the second. First mud. Says bye. Good night. He's probably still in here. 7 times. You know, Travis, I need sleep. What the fuck I do? I didn't do nothing. I slept all day. That's what I did. Yeah, still got bags. Oh man, I'm still just getting better. I have no energy whatsoever. I look like crap still. I feel way better, but not. I don't feel like myself yet at all. Oh, I hope I'm like done with all that crap. I better be. You gotta see this. Look at this rig. Isn't that so cool? I can't wait till the tablet dries. Like, pretty bitchin'. And the thing's solid. I already tested in the whole 9. This thing comes off. And then what I really like is that I'll be able to mount, got these brackets that I can mount one here. I could put one on the wall in the stucco. and then I could have all you do is just take this off. Or no, actually, I think it just goes like that, yeah, and then it slips into the brackets, and then you're back in action like that. This is something from Jurassic Park. I don't know. I just I don't want to go through. He said mount. I love who don't love the mount. I like the chase. Catch is good. Mount is even better. But you can't just dive into the mount. I think it's against the law. Oh, first time. I should be doing candy videos. I mean, where the real money? Where's the real money at? It's got to be in like testing candy, right? What are you laughing at? Nobody made a joke yet. He's laughing at me. What's the kid laughing at me for? Okay, look. Jolly Ranchers, right? Ta-da! These are like the soft gummy, but with the stuff with the liquid inside, dude. I said it, liquid inside, liquid. Oh God, it's probably how I got sick the first time, and it came out of that glove. God dang it, dang it, dang it. Soft with stuff inside. Wait for it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm. 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 That's some good stuff. God, that's good. Mm. You guys used to do that? You needed both your hands. You put your lit cigarette in your ear like it was a pencil. Still do that sometimes. Maybe it was a construction thing. Mm. I suggest those. If I was to do like a grading scale, let's think about this. Mm. Oh no, when we were drunk, I was doing stupid stuff. Some tough guy came in the bar, never met before, walks up, sits down, has feelings. The pissing contest is on. What does this guy do? We sat there all night. One night, we take our forearms and put them arm to arm like this, and then he would light a matchbook, drop it in between the arm, and the first one to pull his arm back, whatever, since he buy a drink, like So all night long, this guy just kept trying. Then it was he lit a cigarette, blowing on, get all hot, dropped the cigarette in there. He's staring at me. He's mad dogging me, dude. And I'm just sitting there drinking my beer, I'm laughing my ass off. I think I have no nerves left in my arms from all the torches I've ran and welding or whatever. Sunburn, worked outdoors for 20 something years. And I'm just like this poor son of a bitch. He just kept trying, and I don't know. Never saw him again. God, I remember this guy was high on drugs. Some guy coming, some little Mexican like gangster dude coming in, older cat, serious dude, but he was just like mellow. And he walks up, and I think we were arm wrestling. This is like my early days. I'm gonna do a video today for me, so people doing the seminar will email me. I'm going to have the donation sent to your PayPal, okay? To my PayPal, right? You got it. Do I need to type it in there? Now what? Now she's doing a video for you to promote your slot. You took a slot, Paula? Well, yeah, that's probably a good idea. You send the money to Kim. I was a little taste, a little taste. So make it bad person. No, for the giveaway. Well, the seminar is not just one giveaway. Each person, not everybody has to do one. I understood. I thought we're all doing singular. We're doing giveaways. You're not trying to keep everybody around the whole weekend for one giveaway at the end, but you're doing the big one. Ken's doing the big one, right? Gold. That's right. We talked about this. I thought I dreamt that. I swear to God, I thought I dreamt that. Do you guys need, like, are you short bad, Ken? I could chip in a few bucks, dude, if you need, if you guys still need more donations. A group giveaway. Yeah, you know what? My bad. Because I just learned about that, I think, like a day ago or a night ago. How about sour gummy bears? I like sour. I like the sour gummy kids or whatever. The different, those things. There's a bag of those somewhere around here, dude. I like the sour candies too. Oh yeah. Oh, I get it. You got to be part of the group to be part of the giveaway. I see how it is. Switching. I got to call my bookie. Put my money back on Amanda. Damn it. What is it? I don't have a phone. Shit. It's all riding on you, Paula. It's all riding on you, girl. I got double that $115. You gotta send this kid to Harvard. Yeah, whatever you need me to do, let me know. So you're gonna because that first idea you had, I think you hit it on the nail on the head, dude. $5. We're trying to buy a gold coin, Paula, not a fake gold coin, woman. $5. Come on. Well, you gotta ship the thing. Right on. You got it. You're not gonna send it the day of, are you? You can give me like a minute to like buff up on English and all that jazz. God, man, one of these bags in my eyes gonna go away. Usually after I slept for, God, those first 2 days are the worst. Then the third day, I passed clots, uh, and then I fell asleep for like 4 days, and I thought I would have woke up and I'd be like fixed. No, I wasn't. I still, I get these spurts of energy and they go away very quickly. It sucks. Hey guys, it's like one digit off the model number, but it really didn't make sense to send them back with shipping all that, and they stuck me with them. I think you use stickers in your printing of your mail, but they're yellow. But I think these are the size you might use. Would you be interested in entertaining a brand new roll of the weather? These are the weatherproof good ones for your shipping labels. Anybody? Can you see me? Crushing your head. Crushing you guys. Crushing my own head. Oh, I was just teasing, man. I didn't. Paula's. You're on the ball, Paula. You know what you're doing. I'm the clueless one. I have no. I'm confused as hell. Put Daycon in a corner. I got to be there for a year. You're on the ball, woman. Trust me. No offense, Daycon. You know I love you. When you're asleep, he's a good guy when you sleep. Hey, oh, no respect. Now, who was bitching tonight that I don't stream in front of the camera? Where are they at? Here I am. Free rubber bands. You thought there was one on there? There's two. Two. Just saying. I'd buy them. I did. I cracked me up. Pay no attention to me, people. I cracked me up. I love Daycon's Dayconisms. He has his own language. I think it's now, even this past month, it's official in like 4 countries. 4. Count them. 4. Email sent. I love how literal. Do we all get them? Do we all get the email? Was it email from me or her? I'll know when I check. I'm reading Pew's mind. You'll know when you check. I know. You're right. I know. Contact all the people doing this show. Let them know about the giveaway and the clue. Wait a minute. So we're going to get a clue and we got to contact every single person? Or are you going to have us in numerical order, alphabetical, or hieroglyph, whatever? We're going to tell the show that we were before, or of course, it's going to be after. Anyone you hear back from, let me know so I don't repeat the effort. Yeah, that would suck. Anyone you hear back from? Okay, me, T. Okay. You do your show. Sometime during your show, you give out the clue. You know what? Then I already got planned. Because I think I stupidly took an hour, but an hour goes by fast. So all I'm gonna do the giveaway. Say 3/4 in. When I do the giveaway, I'll do the clue. I'll like build them up and do them together. That'd probably be best. Keep them there. 59th minute, that type of deal. Don't tell them when I'm going to give them the clue. Okay, that doesn't. Okay, we'll make a new game plan. Okay, Paula said exactly. I'm getting conflicting information now. I'm joking, guys. I'll figure it out. What happened? 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 What the hell I just said? Is this thing on? Hello. Do it. That's an oxymoron. That's perfect example. I'm saving this. I'm taping it. It's being taped. Okay. Do it whenever you want. Just don't tell them ahead of time. You hear that? How that sounds, Paula? That means it's oxymoron. It means you can't do what you want. You do not tell them ahead of time. Those are directions. You are all woman. I tell you, boy. It's kind of sexy. It really is. Say what you mean, but don't really say what you mean at all, and then make it really hard to understand. I'm confused. I'm in love. God, I'm in love. Do it 5 minutes in, 20 minutes in, 57.5 minutes in, whenever. Please tell me via email what your clue is in case I miss it. You're the giver of the clues. What are you talking about? I am slightly. Okay? I'm not the smartest man in the room, Smokey, but from here it looks like that's a movie reference. You guys probably haven't seen that movie. Who's giving the clues then? I was under the assumption you were giving the clues out, Ken. Read your email. Back to the email. I have no more questions, Your Honor. The state rests. Referred email. I'm writing that shit down. That's a marker. Refer. Is that a joke? You guys making a joke? To Ken's email. Do me real quick. Please do me. Can you put the date? What's the date? Is it this weekend? It's not this weekend, right? Okay, so Paul is doing the clues. Not that I was asking. I'm referring to the email. Got that down. Every show gives out a clue. We covered that. A person might be able to guess the answer with most of the clues, but someone with all the clues can get it. Yeah, it'll give you the exact August. Thank you, August 25th, 26th. August 25th. That's my wedding anniversary. And the 26th, my daughter was born. Screw both of them. This is gonna be so fun. So fun. You couldn't have made any better dates. Did I say that shit out loud? Oh God. Oh. No gunshots, no gunshots. Wait a minute. Got a gun there, never mind. Took the guns away from her. Jolly. She will make you jolly. Andy Ranger. I'm good with numbers. Dude, I was like 2 + 2 is 4. My mom said I'm a genius. Okay, now, there's a question. Are we, even though we only get one clue, are we allowed to guess? Probably can't get it straight. Just give it to me now, dude. Give me my gold coin. I want my gold coin now. And I'm gonna do 2 shows. I want to pick up one like third, whatever the third one is. Third clue, by the time it hits me, I got it. Give me a clue now. I'll tell you what it is. Hey, Paula, thank you for hanging out, Mama. Appreciate you, sweetheart. Thank you. Hey, dude, do me a solid and hit the like button or dislike. Just hit something. Holding up to the screen, look at it. It's a handsome devil. Ah, give me my coin. It's middle-aged. Handsome devil. Yeah, I can't. That's all I come up with. You think you'll get a lot of people, new people? You know what I see happening? You know how these algorithms are? There's so many coin people. They don't put us in front of all of them. I see getting a lot of new that are not per se new. I think it's going to allow a lot of the overlap. It's going to put us in front of coin people who have always been there, but the algorithms don't put us in front of them. This thing's all set up. The algorithms are set up and it's tiered as a reward system, dude. It's only going to let you get access to or put us in. I already know it for a fact. That's why I'm not going rushing to get to the 1,000 or the whatever, because I've already followed, watched, kind of tested a few things that it's set up like that. I don't think you can speed up very much more. You can maximize, you can do wrong, which equals slower, but the window of from here to here, from what speed is attainable and starting, I don't think it's as big a window as people think it is. Which, with that said, it's a reward system. It's earn your stuff. I'm all for it. I think it weeds out the riffraff. In fact, bigger channels get more impressions. Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of basically said. But you know what I mean, right? But there's this. But the speed isn't. It's not a sound math. It's not just 1 for 1. I think there's monuments that you attain, and it speeds up. It gets quick at certain increments, like very quick. Like I went through all the guys that I've watched on here, followed like faithfully, like early on, and when they hit the 10,000 mark, when they hit the 5,000, 1,000 of course is monetized, which is new, but when they hit those 5s and 10s, they kind of sped up exponentially, like way quicker. You're gonna get there. I just don't think he can, like this thing. I think this thing helps because of word. You can't stop word of mouth. But with that said, YouTube can stop anything they want to stop. If they wanted to be, which they shouldn't. This is a great thing. This is a all good for them too. But um, they could just put it in front of all the same people. They put all of the stuff that comes from all of us in front of. It could. So I just so you guys are ready. I just have a feeling it might just be all the same faces. Maybe some metal detecting people I never met because that rhythm that has been. I think 500 was the mark to. It starts overlapping. You start getting put in front of them. And these are all just my thoughts, you guys. My guesses. They're just guesses. I don't have notebooks and stuff that I'm like weirdo to follow shit that I need to be doing other things. Occasionally. I see couch getting 250 a day. Yeah. I gain about 3 subs a day. I make about 50 cents on a video. No pity here. You already know you're not making nothing on the advertisement right now, so don't even think about it. It's like looking at the hand you just lost and playing it over and over in your head. You just got to put that shit behind you and push, dude. Don't even trip. 50 cents, cool. It's a free $half piece. You know what I mean? Just keep grinding, selling coin, doing what you do well, and it'll get there, man. You'll wake up and you go, damn, $1,000 a month. I mean, it's how do I say it? It's going to it's a certainty. If you don't stop, you get there. And I mean, man, you know what I look at? Like let's take SJ for example. Her 1,000 to her 2,000. Her 1,000, the speed to the 2,000, the speed from the nothing to 1,000. And it's not double time. It's not triple time. It's insanely quick. Yeah, right on, man. Did you use my donations? I'm sorry I haven't been there. Last Friday, I was dying. Sorry. I wanted to be there this past Friday, and I still wasn't well. Because I've been to everyone, man. I try to make all of them I can, but I sent three VDBs. I don't know if I had written on there, but I was just thinking like maybe one a week. So if I'm out of myself of donation, then I'll put a pack together to send some stuff to you. I know you got tons from everybody, but like I look at it like it's advertising, like I want to earn where you put my sticker up there, so you should be getting donations from me. I can put up a pile. I know that. I've been putting in 1, 2 from each donor. Yeah, see, so that's cool. Those are AU, man. Those are $10 pennies. I'm not a rich man. I never will be. But I could send $30 worth of coin, or just send you 30. Matter of fact, I owe Daycon $25. I'm gonna have to PayPal you $25. Excuse. Oh, jeez. Did that come out of me? All right. Oh, who doesn't love these? Yeah, they are 15. Yeah, they are. Yeah, hell yeah, 15 easy. I'm quoting you dealer price. You better be putting 15, getting 15 for them. Shit, I figured to say 20. I can eat nuts. That did not sound right. Not. I'm gonna stop saying the chat out loud. Blue Diamond Smokehouse, man. You prefer them hot? I'm sorry. Get your hot nugs. Damn it. All right. Well, I'm good. Okay, everybody. I'm not choking on nuts. Oh, jeez. This is good. Let me go to the store and get something to drink. Pack of smokes. Gotta urinate. God, every time I go to pee, I'm like, I'm holding it, which I shouldn't be doing. Because you never know what I'm getting yet. Not out of the woods 100%. I don't like telling people that. But I'm scared to piss. I'll tell you right now, anybody that's doing a coin YouTube channel that gets above 5,000 memberships has bought the rest of it. Anybody that's doing a coin show that gets above 5 bought the rest of them. How so, Dacon? I'm not quite getting that. I have two ideas what you're insinuating, but I don't want to say either because I'm not sure what you mean. Does it have anything to do with hot nuts? Are hot nuts involved? Because there's guys that have coin channels that have 100,000 people that follow them. They make a lot of money on here. And all the things that they've added just in the last month of ways that you can monetize around your monetization, dude. I'm not in a hurry to it, but I can't wait. Quit choking on the nuts. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. Always am. But I'm not setting big goals because that will ruin it. I'm not looking forward to when's it gonna happen. I'm not doing. Are we there yet, Mom? I'm not doing that shit because I'm too old. I already know. For me, anyways, I set daily goals. I have tomorrow. I hope when I scrounge through all the places I scrounge through for coin, I find some good stuff. That's it. I'm not putting any more on myself than that. I'm trying not to stress. I'm trying to get better, feel better. And when it happens, it'll happen because what I do know is time goes by fast, bro. Very, very quick. My kids were this big yesterday. I don't even know where the last 20 years went. So I'm not tripping about getting to like 5,000 or whatever. You're right. There's not 5,000. There's probably about 5 million, dude. That's what I was talking. You might not have heard me earlier. There's way more people than you know are because they don't let you have access to it. It's so big that they open the floodgates when they want. You know that there's the numbers per day of uploads to YouTube. If you go check the real numbers, because they give them to you, they can't keep up themselves. They don't have enough smart people down there. That's why they're testing shit all the time without asking permission. That's why they're doing all it. Well, it's their stuff. It's written in the bylaws and all that and whatever the hell. And they're having a hard time keeping up, dude. So this is worldwide. This is the internet. Everyone in the world is on YouTube. YouTube carries more traffic than everything put together. Like, this is it right here. It's Facebook on steroids. You're going to make $100 on a video. Not tomorrow, but you're going to. You know why I say that, Kim? Because I think the format, what you know, your personality, all those things. You're pretty savvy with the equipment, etc. You don't survive on all the bells and whistles that like the other. I'm just gonna say shows do. Okay, that's what most people, they go to that. They hover to it without even knowing. And coincidentally, the people who tend to stick around and have been at all the Fridays, minus the Mary Loves and all those people, but the good ones, the Miss Bests in the middle America and the Americans and the people who are baby boomers, they have expendable money and extra money, and their kids are already grown out the house. Those are the people who are going to be your keepers. They know that, dude. YouTube's not in a rush because they're cut. They get their cut. You're going to be into it. You're going to be in the $1,000 freaking videos and days, and it's all coming, bro. I already know it. I'm in no rush. I'm not putting myself on the same level with you either. I try hard, and I hope I can I want to follow you and pick up the scraps that you can't carry all the money, and he dropped the fin. There's a fucking fin on the floor. Diving, me and Dick Horton diving for it, arm wrestling and shit, fighting for it. Yeah, I know my demographic. I put pen to paper on all that shit. I keep track of all the numbers. I test it without them knowing, and I'm not doing it. It's not nothing that I'm hiding. I talk and speak on it all the time. A lot of my early auctions, they're all tests. They're all pre-planned, laid out. I'm trying to find my market. I'm trying to find my price point. I've owned businesses. I know what the hell I'm doing. And some weeks I guessed right more often than not, because you can't guess all of it right. You know as well as I do. Trying to find the coins they're going to sell that week, because the week before they told you, oh, if you had that shit, I would have bought it. And you just sock a grand to do it. You bring it all, and they go, yeah, it's fickle. They get fickle, man. Is that what you want? That sounds good. That sounds good to me, man. I'd be happy with a little shitty cottage, man. I bet Maine's pretty. Mr. Daycombe, always the non-believer, downer, Debbie Downer. Can't keep that kind of attitude shit around me. You have to buck up, boy. Daycombe will spend all his energies fighting, but he bitches about not having. Just don't get that math. Why not the lake? Well, I don't know. Maybe on an island. There you go. In the lake. That sounds even better. I like your auctions because you don't start them at the same prices. You can find them on eBay. Shit, I already did the work for you in all my auctions, Kyle. I tell you the list price. I tell you what it's worth. I tell you what the average sale for that month. I've already done all the hard work because that's how I do it every week. I did all the auction histories that are current, and I tell you what they sell for when you can't find prices. And then I start them half as much, if I can. But yeah, all my price points are different because I really am. I'll tell you the truth. A lot of the time, of course, I have to start at what I paid for, maybe, as an example. And then there's times where I gamble because of what the product is, and I start it lower than what I bought it for. I'll be totally honest. And occasionally it backfires on me. Those ones hurt, dude. And I get nervous in some auctions. Maybe it comes across, I don't know. I don't rewatch my auctions. Only when trouble happens, or somebody says to check something out, then I'll watch it till I've had to watch 2 of them, start to finish, like 12 hours. And in the last 15 minutes, I found what was going on, found who it was, etc. But I did the work because I just don't want that shit being tied to my stuff. Anyhow, I like the coin bus thing. Long Beach. Get smashed. Trying out to get the bus impounded, and now you got my curiosity. Now reverse auction. Explain, Lucy. Explain. Because like the auctions just in general need some spicing up. A relist, just a relist. No, just a relist. Realist. You lost me now. I'm gonna start a thing called reverse auctions. Just to really, you're answering two different things probably. You're answering, talking to PV or something. I want to understand. What do you mean? What do you mean by reverse auction? Explain, Kyle. Oh, genius. Are you serious? Just start it high. Tell them, kind of like a reserve. I don't see how. No, I don't know how that would work. I'd have to see one done. I'll start at -10. All right. Well, we've been at -11. Do we get to see the stuff we're bidding on? What's up, Aunt? We need to get a freaking picture or something instead of just an A. You too, Carl Hayes. You've been around doing too much. You gotta at least have a picture. So take a picture of your neighbor in the shower or something. Yeah, but that doesn't work, Daycom. Instantly doesn't work. Because your price to get slab ain't my price. Everybody's price is different. It doesn't cost $50 a slab of coin PCGS, dude. It doesn't even cost that by far. Everybody's price is different, dude. And PCGS isn't the only game in town. It's the only game in town for newbies. Because there's lots of coins. The coin dictates what company you take it to. You just don't take anything to them. Because you're not going to get the most money out of it. It doesn't matter about the holder. Half the dealers in this country don't give two shits about PCGS, dude. They don't even like slabs. They don't even deal in them. And most of them deal in raw coin and will always deal in raw coin. You don't want to out yourself of potential. You want to serve the whole community at your auction. This is just my opinion, dude. Because you short yourself of potential profits. The most honest way to do you can't find a more honest format to do an auction than how I do it. I dare somebody to find a more honest format than the format that I have for auction in the world. Anybody. You can't. Now, does that mean it's the best? No. I'm an idiot. I tried every single way I could come up with on paper and plan. What I'm doing right now, it just fits me, my life, what's going on, what I have access to. It just seemed like the only way to jazz up and bring fresh and new, dude, to something that's been around for thousands of years. People at an auction buying coin. And I can't. And I've warned in all my auctions, I'm not going to be able to sustain it forever. Some weeks better than others, but it'll eventually get to just normal auction, dude. You know, like it's this. You can't invent a better mousetrap, I don't think. Except these assholes doing these big companies, man. You guys ever go to a place called like BK auction or what's that one that starts with N-I-N? The way that they rush them through, they're all hustles, dude. I bought coin a few times on one. Something's up with those son of SOBs. AU50, yeah, they don't understand grading at all. They don't understand that each coin, even if it's a penny in the 80s, every year is different. You can't even grade them on this using the same. The 82 is not the same as the 81. How many die sets, what die stage, the strike, the known this, that. There is so much in every single denomination per year. They even have it down to, it was in November or, dude, all the records are there. It's getting the records, knowing, using all the tools that are out there. It's freaking crazy, dude. It's hard. It's very hard. That's why the guys that can really grade well, those guys, they name their price, man. They really do. What happened? Yeah, a 65-year-old lady today tell me that I was crazy because it was Ike on the dime. Which dime? I mean, I'm guessing Roosevelt. That's how all the slabs that last year were a little less expensive than PCGS and all the big metal companies. They're all the same price. NGC, MS64, Peace Dollar. It's right next to the PCGS one, and they're identical price. They're making ground. They're picking up ground. They're tied, in my eyes. No, it's not the only people do it. It's only people that you've gotten used. Okay, you got it, man. You're not gonna give that up. You just like to, I don't know what. You like to, you need people to tell you you're right. You're right, bro. My bad. Yeah, I see Ken about to bust a nerve in his forehead with that vein. Every time he finds a really badly misgraded coin in a holder. I got that one you smashed that day. I don't think that was because it was misgraded though. I think that was just that you were something was going on. I can't remember. You got to autograph that sucker though, man, because everybody wants it. People have asked me about that coin. I still got that sucker. Yeah, why would you pay $600? This is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. There's a bunch of companies online. You send it to them, their price, because they do bulk submission by the tens of thousands of coins every month. They have contracts that they have to send 10,000 coin in. Even if they don't, they still get charged. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Are you gonna pay $600? Man, I'm in the wrong business. I need to go work for PCGS. A little bit. Really, you want to know a great format for guys at our or at yours, my pace, whatever size that I haven't tried yet, but I keep tabs on. I'll tell you right now. They're nice people too. Great collections, bro. Right? You send your coins to them because they got a contract with NGC, PCGS, and Annex. You can get their price. They'll get your coin graded for $12. But what if you want to do Express? Then you pay 30 for up to 20 G's coin. That's not bad. Well, what if I want to get the air designations and stuff? I think it's $12. Nowhere near 50 to get my MS67 sent off with its S over S over S over S. Get it put in either one of them that I want. And NGC, PCGS, same price. And then these guys run a really good auction. and they get lots of people, tens of thousands every day. They're selling coin, man. It's not a promise though; it's still a gamble. But you can submit quite a bit of coins and save a lot of money, man. And they got all kinds. They'll do up the high dollar, all that stuff, man. No, you're stating things matter of factly, and you're not right. That's not correct. That's not even close to correct. And I've worked for the wealthiest people in the world, bro. I've never seen a pair of Nikes and Tommy Hilfiger anything in their houses. I've been building mansions for these rich assholes all my life. I see Donegal Bulch. I see everything from Saks Fifth Avenue. Maybe a Hilfiger. You see a Hilfiger. That's the stuff that they do their yards in when they're out there acting like they do their yards. Before Hector and everybody get there and really do the yards, because it takes a team of like 20 people to do them in a weekend. The last house I did, but a year and a half ago, they spent $40,000 on the chairs that sit outside. And he spent $12 on the 3 TVs, outdoor TVs he had. I don't know if our idea of rich is the same, brother. They wear Nikes. I'll get kind of exaggerating just to make my point. I haven't bought a pair of Nikes. I can't find a pair of fit. Nikes run small. Was it always like that? I've worn K-Swiss all my life because they're the size they say they are. And one K-Swiss, it was a $250 pair of work boots. Best boots I ever bought. Best money I ever spent. You gotta get the hunting ones, dude. They're lined, cushion at the top. Oh, waterproof. They're best. Red Wings. That's all I wear. And then you kind of got to remember too, slabbing coins and slabs is like 30 years old. It's not even older than us. I've been around old school dealers, and they laughed at me because I used to say shit like that in front of them. And I very quickly just shut up and listened and started like, I just copy what I see, dude. If I see something that works, that's why I can't. I'm not saying you're wrong or right. I don't think there is a wrong or right answer. Whatever works, works. But I looked at like the toning, when I talked about toning, when I thought I knew what I was talking about, these guys like laughed like hard, dude. Like chuckled, pissed their pants laugh, like at my expense. Because that shit still is kind of frowned upon. This is all new, dude. We're in it right when it's really morphing. That's what I've gotten from it. Maybe Kim can answer a lot of this stuff for us. Like toning was, they used to whiz the coins to get that shit off. They didn't care about a rainbow on the coin. That's horrible. Well, there's still, those guys still run coin, dude. There's half of them are still out there. They're still alive. They're still having the same opinions. And these old guys don't like learning new shit. Yesterday they sold the first dollar ever. How many millions of dollars did that get? Was it in PCGS holder? Might have been. That's the one I would be talking about. You know that the government signed legislation yesterday, and you can't go get coin from all the other countries and bring it in our country? That's what you should be fucking worried about. Not about a bunch of coins you ain't never going to have and what fucking holder to put them in. You need to worry about the government doing shit during the day and business hours that is going to affect the rest of my life and my earning potential, dude. That's what I would be worried about. Because that's some real stuff that just happened. Yeah, YouTube is. I didn't even know it was here. I say that all the time. God, I'm so grateful that I stumbled onto it. I could have very easily not known this was here for my life, forever. Yep. I look at how many estate sales are around me in Southern California on a daily basis. And the 5 months I just spent, 6 months I just worked, how many estate sales came through the door, how many appointments he went to go give them a guesstimate price at $75, $80 an hour. Dude, he turned them down all day long. There's rich people. Yeah, you know what, Ken? You're one of the first people that said that. And then, like, I asked him at work. You had a customer that, like, they all do that. And that's the first place I heard it was from you. They all put their money, whatever time, some of them sooner than later start it, but it's a tax haven. They all turn all their shit into coin to themselves. They all do the trust. That's how you get out of paying tax on anything, dude. His wife just died. Her family that he married into, I don't know how Billy gets so lucky. Her father is one of the first Top Gun, the movie Top Gun was after. This man is still alive. He owns 57 businesses. He is 1870 something years old. He still works. He's like one of the only guys that the oil companies, and they use him as the in-between. So anyhow, like, he went and lived in Texas. Family gave him a house. It's all paid for from the fund. Texas. It just, they didn't really like him to begin with. I tried to board him. And so anyhow, the little girl's they had a daughter. She's got $6 million when she turns 28. That was like Christmas one year. Billy gets a little bit of money every month because he took his daughter with him. It's his daughter. So anyhow, all that stuff you talked about, Ken, to a T, dude, to a T. You know what? It is disgusting to me is, I swear to God, man, every single one of these families, and that last one, the big one I was part of, I did most of the sorting of the coin, and he spent like 120 grand, everything they brought through the door. And they just don't care. They're so spoiled with the money, they don't even care that, like, oh, okay, what do you give me? And he just killed it. Like, we just got all this stuff because they just don't give a shit. Just like, all right, silver, it's whatever, it's like they don't care. Like, dude, this is $1. It's worth $1,700 because it's a Fogio cent, or like, it's just cash. Give me the cash. They're just so used to being and never having to not do without. It really is. I want to be rich so bad. I do. I couldn't even fathom, not even a little bit, what life would be like if you woke up one morning and you not one part of that day had a thought of having to pay. What did I have to pay or not pay? Or I'm not going to have enough next month to pay? Do I even have rent for next month? Am I working? Do I have a job? My kid needs what? She's bitching about something again. Just fucking just want to fucking swallow a shotgun, man. So don't make your goals too far out. That works. Stress will kill you. And coins are wrong in the slab, you're fucking wrong, dude. There's just as many examples of coins not in the slab. There's a big part of coin community, whatever you want to call it, that people have. They're the ones that you market to the slab, to them. They will always buy in the slab because they believe whatever you tell them. There's a really old school part community that's bigger than that community of coin, that they're really the ones that they bring the coin, they find the coin, they're the holders and keepers of all the coin, brother. That part of that community, my opinion, I've met a lot of these people. They don't give two shits about a slab. You want to find the baddest cap bust anything in the world? That dealer's in LA. He doesn't deal in slab, bro. He sells like $5,000 to $50,000 capped everything. That's all his business is. He's been around for 30 years. He don't deal in slab coins. He said he might have one or two at the shows, but he doesn't even bring his shit to shows anymore. I don't think you really understand what you're talking about. I had it for a short time too, Kim. I'm going to say 26 to 35. I drove a $50,000 truck, lots of trucks. I owned a bunch of trucks all tooled up. I had employees. I was printing money, man. It was really good pre-2008. I made it through 9, and that was the second time. I lost it all. I mean, poor, dirt floor. Got back up a little bit better. Had to take my kids out of private school. That was the last time I really cried. My grandfather died the day I took my kids out of private school, and the day my mom passed. And I ain't even came close to that money yet that I made for all them years. It's hard. But I say it all the time, I'm cool. I'm making it. I'm doing it. I came from poor, so it's not like it's not comfortable. I know how to do this. But my kids are grown. They don't go without, you know. They don't go. I could get off my ass right now, make a phone call, and be into a $40,000 check in the morning, building somebody a room addition. I can't do it no more. It would just my body's shot, and I don't want to do it no more. I did it for 7 days a week for 20 freaking plus years. They're grown. I did my job. I'm content. I'm happy with less. Need the money, IRS. They'll keep half. Lawyers take a third. It's a crime. Yeah, no shit. Hide as much as you can. Cheat on your taxes as often as you can. Matter of fact, it's a crime to pay tax. Pay it whatever tax you want to pay. That's my advice. They want it, they can come pry my shotgun and my 45s out of my dead hands. I paid enough tax for fucking the whole neighborhood I live in for 20 years. Yep. So it comes down to kind of like bad luck and good luck for some of these rich, spoiled brats. You know, $50 silver ounce, 15, 30 today. This is what it is. But the amount, like I've actually seen a trunk. This is relative recently, like recent, like in the last like couple months. I saw a trunk. When I say trunk, I'm like picture Titanic luggage on the Titanic type trunk, right? Yay high, leather straps, you know, to help the top for strength. This leather, like inch thick leather straps, right? Full of Morgans, dude. Why do you think everybody's dumping their shitty slab Morgans right now and hawking them? Because those other rich old kids went, oh my God, we're paying $800 a month to keep a million Morgans in the original bags per year. No one even knows what condition these are in. They have pallet full, dude. They are PCGS, these blood-sucking leeches. They're on it. They signed them up a contract, and they got a deal, and they're in there with gloves, taking the coins out of the bags from the top down, dude. They're going to flood the market with so many fucking slabs of Morgans, and every year, if you got any Morgans, I suggest you sell them now because they're going to fuck the price up on everything. They don't give a shit. They're going to make their money on every single slab, every single little piece of plastic they put around the coins. Nobody gives a shit. I doubt slabs, they'll be around forever, but I want to stay like the men that taught me the little bit I know. I like the old-fashioned way. I prefer. I'm cool with the toning if it's appealing and it's right, you know, and it's real. But it's really hard, man. There's very few people that can tell real toning from fake. I think I'm getting the eye for it, kind of. And God bless him, that old bastard. We got into it too. And I drove by Tuesday, and it was the first time I've ever been by the shop that he wasn't open. I don't know if he's even going to open the doors again. Anyhow, yeah, because more and more Top Pop coins, you check them out, and they got toning. Toning's, you fight it for as long as you can. Or I talk a lot of shit, but I'm all about progress. You know, if it's tone coin, then I buy and sell coin. Then I'm gonna try to keep my eye open for good, appealing, nice tone coins. I gotta be a dummy not to, or I would be a dummy not to buy and sell stuff in slabs. I had all slabs this week. That's because it came to me this week. I live and die by my access to coin. It's hard. This is hard all the way around, Dicon. It's just hard. Everything's hard about it. We got damn much fun in it. I really do love it, dude. I know you do. You're genuine as hell, Dicon. I see you grinding and grinding. At least I don't know you from a hole in the wall. I think you are. That's my opinion. Yeah, I've learned that the hard way. I don't make promises Well, when there was a few things that I knew volume wise, but like now I'm grinding. I'm looking for the stuff that usually goes easy, but that's not always easy to find the easy stuff to sell. And all it takes is for the crowd just to, they kind of, we already know that there's these heads that people kind of follow. There's a lot of followers. They make them bad people. They're just followers. That's all the world needs, everybody. Um, and you just hope that they just say just one sentence out of the right person in this community's mouth, and I go, good. I'm gonna be able to like eat all week, because people they won't understand it, but they'll remember that they heard that. Their mind knows. Your mind does everything for you. Blink, breathe, blink, all that. I think that's all. It stops there. It don't. You're in very little control of yourself at all. Jonathan, see Smelco? I haven't seen you in a few weeks. How are you, man? Well, I was sick for a week, but yeah, what's going on? Didn't you win the big show too? I think that's the last time I saw you. What says you, Mr. Jonathan? Mine do too, Ken. But you know what? I'd rather have them than not. Because you know what? They get me into it, and thank God, usually it's what gets me out of it too. The iris in your eye will come after you for a lifetime. They will, unless you stall them out like my old man did. They used to send that investigators and guys out to the woods in Alaska, brother. My dad stalled him out, told him, kiss my ass, come kill me. So he went full time, lived in the cabin, caught a guy in his truck one time, caught a guy on the road. Didn't do anything, just like ran him off, And he had cheated on his taxes. He said all the guys on the drill rigs were doing it, right? In the early 80s, like 2 years he owed. He owed like $32,000. Could have wrote him a check. They wanted $498,000 penalty. That's kind of a hefty penalty. That's like ruin your life. Why don't you kill him? Right? So he held him out. So after a year of them threatening and all that stuff, then they pennies on the dollar, like pesos on the dollar, dog. I think he ended up paying less than $30,000. Wrote him a check, done. Don't believe the hype, bro. They'll do whatever you will let them do. That's what they'll do. And they'll go as far as they can. They'll bleed you dry. But most of it's by verbal or letter. They're really good at sending a lot of threatening letters, dude. And then showing that one picture on the TV, that thing that everybody lets fill their head full of shit that they don't know. And, with the jackets and the guns and kicking in the door. They don't do that, bro. They're not coming. They don't want your $37. You know what I'm saying? They go, if they're going to put all their efforts in anything, they put it into robbing rich people. They rob rich people too. Being rich doesn't mean you're smart. I just try not to. I just stay in this garage, at the coin shop, this dealer, that dealer. I got some new guys that we've made good relation, and I think they like me, so I'm grateful as heck for that. I have enough money finally this week, thank God, to get a new computer that's going to put me up to not looking like unprofessional as hell at my auction. Because this week really it hit me, man. Because I tried hard, and then you can't know everything. I don't know. I'm not a computer science major. Then etc. I can only teach myself so much so fast. It really is. It's like I've been doing different stuff for 20-something years, man. It's hard in the middle of your life, at 43 years old or 40 years old, I was, with $48 to just go, you know what? I'm gonna stop doing everything I've ever learned because I did it well too, and I'm just gonna try something I've never done because that's what I did. My brain got me in trouble, Ken. 3 years, and it took me. I couldn't have it, but it come after lifetime for $150. I still get letters from the state of California 15 years running for like $150 for state tax that they will never get from me. And they've spent more than $150 just on parchment, on paper and ink and mailing it to me. But they keep mailing it. With all the threats of what they're going to do, it's been 12 years. They're not coming. They're just going to keep threatening. Okay, credit, this, that, the other. I don't need a bank. I don't need a man I'm never going to meet handle my money. I've owned three, one of them very large. I'm talking, I made a lot of money, dude. Businesses. I own my own business, worked for myself in capacity of business, and I didn't have a checking account, homie. It's possible. I can teach you all kinds of shit that's possible. But I'm not going to say it's not harder. I think a lot of it was harder. But I think harder is a testament to what kind of man you are, and what you leave behind. What I want my kids to remember, things like that. Yeah, Smelko won a good one too. I remember that. I'm sorry, you guys. I get off on tangents and stuff, and I get shit in my head, and I'm tired, but I'm not tired. I slept all day, so I'm jumping back and forth because I don't want to be rude to any of you. So my bad. I apologize. Toning and tarnish doesn't affect the surface of the coin. If the surface of the coin is immaculate, then it is immaculate coin. There's unappealing toning, and toning is I took PCS classes, dude. The grading, um, it's a percentage. Matter of fact, it's 15% of your grade will be just how appealing the coin is, just how good looking it is. Um, so ugly toning is not will not get the same premium. There's a math to it. Yeah, you're workaholic, dude. You're up all night doing coin. You work all day in bad conditions too, man. You have that. I don't know if it's a good gene, but I got it because really it's like enlightened people, right? You want to be enlightened. Working is that's for the fool, right? Religion's for the simple-minded. Like all these, I've met some people in my travels, dude. I went to college, 3 different colleges. I never met a professor that was smarter than me. That I say, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a threat to people because I think and I can't shut my mouth, but that's because of some of the stupid stuff from I can't shake, the indoctrination, the things that as a child they're entwined with my DNA and my genes because your genes and the markers in there, you can find everything that you want and want to get rid of. If you're an alcoholic, don't worry. There's a pill now you can take. You won't be an alcoholic no more, dude. It's a gene. You'll go find that gene, destroy it. All that shit's possible now. Your kidney going bad? Mine is. They could grow me one. Perfect match. It's all out there, dude. It's all for sale. That's it. So I know my place. I stopped trying to save the world and all that shit a long time ago because I can't. I was ready to fight the good fight and rally a fucking army, dude. And it's too big a monster. It's such a big monster and it's designed that way that a lot of these things will never change. They've always been with us since modern man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pick your place, man. Dig out your own hole. Find something that's worth waking up for, and then do it as good as you can. I hate people who don't put effort into stuff and then they bitch about like, uh, oh man, I wish this or that. It's whatever you want it to be, man. But I know how easy it is because I do it myself. You have to fight and contend against that. I think your whole life. I don't think that ever goes away. It hasn't for me. We're our worst critics. We're harder on us than anyone can be on us. That type of deal. That shit is powerful and it's hard to get past, man. So some of these things I say, please don't take it the wrong way, Dakota. I'm not saying it to be like a dick. I'm let me finish. I'm saying it because I feel you, brother. You hear what I'm telling you? Like I'm going through it too, dude. I know, and I know how over freaking whelming it can be. That's why I just take solace in like I got all these cool books now to read. I bought a lot of coin books, dude. I got really lucky. Found a big lot of them for cheap. I had the dough that day. I bought them all. I got like 30 new books of all over the place. Jewish coin, gold coin, like old books, good books. I can't wait to read these suckers so that they all have pieces of paper sticking out of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like if I worked at McDonald's, you know what instantly pops in my mind is like, how hard is it going to be to make manager? He's going to take a week. Nah, I'm not gonna make friends with that guy because I'm gonna take his job in about a month, and then I'm gonna get whatever McDonald's has for me, whatever's possible to attain at McDonald's. It's probably gonna take a month, and then cool. If this is enough to sustain what I need, or maybe I work at two of them. I don't know. I did that all my life. I've never not been the boss at every company I worked at when I didn't work for myself. Every one of them. I've never had to wait more than 6 months to be at the highest whatever I could be, run the show, the boss, next to owner, me. All the companies I've ever worked at. It's crazy. I love responsibility. I thrive under it, dude. When I don't have enough shit to fill my head, my time, or my hands, I go nuts. Like the devil's preys on idle hands. If you believe in that stuff, it's true. The adage is true. For me, I understand though. The man that came up with that, and I bet it was a man. No women ears. I don't know. I love you guys. I'm the biggest supporter of women right now. You won't find a bigger supporter. Our nation's run by whoever wants to run it, dude. I'll tell you something that like I'm kind of. It's hard because I flip flop a lot, but I learned shit that like when I tell you be careful what you what you want to know, dude. Be careful what you ask for, what you take in, what you see, what you hear, because you can't unhear and unsee anything, and it makes you who you are, and it changes you on a daily basis, dude. So you have to like your morals or your ground you stand on or the things that you think are holy. Be careful because most of them are not founded in things that they tell you they are. Most of it's a good story because you need those things to run the masses. Nobody wants to. How many countries you think don't? It's all state-run TV, dude. It's all propaganda. We need these things because people need to feel safe. They need to take solace. They need things. Yeah, the country. I stopped doing politics because I did it very, very religiously for like about 15 years. I read 3 newspapers every morning for 15 years. The Times, the Press, which was my local paper in the city of Long Beach, which is the second biggest city next to LA, and the Times, the New York Times, LA Times, front to back, dude, all 3 of them before I left the house every day. And I could pick a newspaper apart. God, the retractions are comical. You just got to remember, man, it's just another dude like you or me on the other end, writing the periodical, writing the newspaper, writing the history. Because they write the history and then they change it to fit what needs to be done. So sometimes I get too big for my britches a lot of times. And then I remember there's much smarter man than me, dude. You know, it takes a lot. It takes a smart mind to get to these places. And you can't please all of them all the time, man, you know. And yeah, man's as good as his word, literally. Yeah. I mean, if the guy tells me to be there at 6 and he's never there and he can't manage to ever be there, but at 6:05, I'm going to fire your ass. And you can walk home if you came in a work truck that I own. I've done that plenty of times. I'd hate to work for me. It's because of my habit. But I found a lot of guys that they were down to either adopt my habits or they had them already because they're out there. My numbers after being years of business were 8 out of every 100 men because that's about what my numbers, because I kept track of all that shit. I'm a weirdo. That's a small minority. I would say that makes us not right. It makes us. I gotta abide by the other 92%, whatever they think. And you don't want my opinion on what 92% of the population is, because I think they're basically retarded. Not everybody needs to know. It's true. If you could give me 10 things that I could go, boom, and I never saw or heard it or found out about it, I think it would simplify my life. I think it would make my life better by far. Because I can't let things go and put them away. But I've been purposely trying to deal with stuff that I can't do anything about, and I think I'm there. I'm 43 years old. I know my place. I know where I fit in. I think I fit in the coin community on YouTube. God damn, I think I do. I hope I do. But I'll tell you guys right now, there is a small, because I am from the hood, and I live in the hood still, and I know all the players, and I can spot them. And I got a list going. I could tell you about a dozen people right now that are around us all the time that they're not here for good reasons. They have ulterior motives, and they're making their living off of the good people here. You're always going to have a small faction of people like that in every facet of life. I think it's almost in a sick kind of way. It's healthy it's like what's a good example? Like Home Depot always insures for 300 grand to 500 grand per store of employee theft that they know and they have no intentions on prosecuting or doing anything about because they pay the year's premium ahead. They want you to steal 500 grand or they eat it if you don't. So they play the averages, and so kind of like people don't know that. When they hear that, they go, "How's that work?" It's just a business thing. It works. You have to carry insurance. Insurance man makes his rules, whatever. Um, so in that ecosystem, it's healthy to have your employees a percentage, plus or minus small, stealing from your store. Isn't that crazy? Not really. It's good business. Well, there's lots of stuff like that. Politics, uh, city government, small government, big government. These things have came about not on their own, dude. It's not one guy had an idea and got over and they just adopted these things, you know? I've been watching YouTube videos and subscribing to channels that can suggest, and I am learning a lot. You guys do a great job. Hey, I appreciate the hell out of that because I worked really hard at this, man. I know it's not coin. We started out doing coin. You just kind of caught me like on the tail end. We always end up kind of shooting the breeze. I do the late night coin talk because it's good medicine too. A lot of people in this community are of a certain age, baby boomer, you know, a little earlier. I'm an Xer, 40s, 50s, you know, and they love the coin, but a lot of them hang around because it's good medicine. They have people to talk to. Excuse me. They can tell, you know, I had a bad day or I was sick, or because there's always a little percentage of that. It's always going to be here. But there's some days, man, when I see the people on my list, I go, damn, they're doing more today than normal. They don't mess with me no more. But they were. They come in the auction every once in a while. You know, I still get my standard 2 dislikes or whatever. That person's harmless. But I worry about, like, not everybody's can weather things like that I can weather. And there are good people here that might have put out good content. I just don't want to lose more people than we gain. But I don't know how long this has been here, actually. I haven't been able to do all that homework because I don't want to know. I don't need to know. I know it's here now. I know I'm here. I want to help. I want to be a part of. I hope I die doing this, man. I really did. I picked this. There's all kinds of things I could have did. I do anything I want. I'm good at a lot of stuff too, believe it or not. I can make money. I'm making barrels of money. I just don't. I'm not a big lover of money unless it's collectible. That's the truth, Ruth. It's 24 past the hour. It's 3:32. It's time. Go Sunderland. Good luck, dude. Go kill it. Get some gold, man. Get some gold. Yeah, I can tell you, I'm a real guy, dude. I'm still impressed. Like it hasn't worn off. The romance hasn't worn off yet by far. I really I still every day and there's things. This is like TV kind of still, you guys. There's still things that are being done and happening that you're not privy to that are making us attracted to it. But if you know that, you can combat it kind of, but not wholly. I don't think you ever wholly can. But it's still way far worth in the good than worry enough to. I do not watch regular TV. I quit 2 years ago. Best thing I ever did in my life. I haven't had a working cell phone for 6 months. I found out that they have actually made it that you can't really do very well outside of your what you're supposed to without a cell phone. I might give in on that one, but I'm still on the fence. I don't even listen to the radio. I had music playing my home, my job, the work jobs I did. The men, they had to listen to my music my whole life. I only listen to what I handpick, and I'm trying to pick better stuff. You know, I listen to classical music here when I'm not streaming, and then I'll listen to rap for a minute, stuff I grew up with, and then it reminds me that there's some good stuff in there that I'm gonna go back to classical, and then I go and I listen to blues or rhythm and blues, and like I want to take in all the good stuff. I can spot better stuff now. I don't have to trial and error as much. Maybe that just comes with age. I like money. I have a little. Me too. I keep it in a jar on top of the fridge. My mom we used to hide money in the freezer. We would put it in jars, milk cartons, freeze it with the money frozen inside, kid. Stuff that was like, for a month down the road or saving and then that kind of like everybody in the neighborhood started doing that. And then everybody in the poor neighborhood stopped. And then all of a sudden it was like on Martha Stewart one time. And we'd already ran that course. I think Martha Stewart's getting all her stuff from the poor neighborhoods, all her good material. I'm only here because I like you guys. I don't watch many other coin channels or have any motives. You know what? You spend a lot of time on mine, dude. You really do, Kyle. And you've always talk to etiquette. You're always polite. I don't think you've ever. Do you ever get mad about anything? You're always upbeat. Like you're a pleasure, dude. I worry when you're not in the chat. Now, you always hang with me to the end when you probably should have left, and like you're a pleasure, dude. I'm really grateful for you, dude. And I got a lot of views, so I'm like, I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm sure people are doing by far better, starting out the same, but I'm happy with my progress. And I know it could be better every day. I'm trying every day to think of something, do something better, I learned something, I try to bring it here. Like I run here. Sometimes I tell you guys, sometimes I act like I knew it. But for the most part, you ask me, anything you ask, I'm going to answer you. So be careful what you ask. Because I can't help myself sometimes. I can't wait. I'm excited to get computer power. I just want to be able to have the camera, have the USB, just the basic Windows, nothing fancy. I just want to be able to show coin or the stuff that I find, or I just want to do like the normal things everybody's be able to do. And then I feel like a dummy. The money I spend on a few things that I'm going to have extra of that I don't need, which I'm going to give away. I'm giving that extra USB microscope because it is brand new. I just got it. I don't even know what the hell I bought for it. And then I got a nice camera. That would be a good gift, Ken. I got an extra Logitech that's like the first grade one, but I used it for like 3 weeks. I still have the box for it. It's still under warranty. If the person, I could give away a Logitech camera too. You think that'd be kind of cool? Not all of it for the 25th. I'm gonna stick to the USB, but like down the road, I think people would be impressed by that. That would get a good showing. I think so. Hey, Golden Painter, what says you, friend? I freaking hate my life. I hate mine too. I hate all of them. I want to do a video burning it. Oh, I could have did it tonight. I said I'm gonna do one, but I paid good money for it. They work. It's not. I don't think it's so much my computer. Yours, I think it might be the 3,800 other programs you're always running at the same time. Maybe you need a bigger or an extra hard drive. I'm not a computer guy. I'm just like, I've been doing my research. I've been asking everybody. I've been getting good advice. And now I'm going to say this past week, the last 3 days since I've been back on, I've heard enough of the same opinions from computer guys on here that I've completed my research. I know what I need. I know what I'm going to get because I'm getting it only for YouTube just to do this. I'm going terabyte. I'm going 8 gig. I'm going with that state hard drive, the one that doesn't have the moving parts. I actually found one that has both, 2 hard drives. They're awesome. And with over 3 megahertz or gigahertz or whatever of your chipset, the speed. You just need more computers. Is that possible? Like just having 2? Can you get 2 to be drawn upon at the simultaneous for this, or Or is that a pun? How would you do that? I don't know. Can I pay somebody to set that up for me? I'm down. I'd be down for that. That means I could keep this one. Or maybe there's probably a minimum. Because I'm pretty sure that this thing's ran its course. I know it has. Because it's doing things now that for no reason, apparent reason. You know, you do it the same way 9 times in a row, the 10th time you do identical, and it gives you a different outcome. It's temperamental. It's a woman. My computer's turned into a woman. That's a joke. Not a good joke. Yeah, but I've kind of found that that's kind of the computers are like that. I worked at NASA for 3 years once, and as a carpenter, Jet Propulsion Laboratories, Pasadena. I was around some. I was allowed. I have no idea why. I don't even, to this day, I still don't understand that one. But I remember the first day at work, my life changed in a 30-second or a minute conversation at a 2x4 rammed in the ground. They had the phone that you had to call some man and check in after filling out 3 forms, getting your ID badge. Then you walked across a dirt road to this phone. And good morning, Travis Martin. Okay, hello. I'm so-and-so. How are you? You ready for your first day? I'm like, yeah, we're subcontractors. You work for NASA, what? And then it was, the kids? The kids good? I'm like, yeah, my kids are great. Thanks. The wife? Like, yeah. And then I go, wait a minute. How's it? What the? And I got mad instantly. Then really shortly, this man was the nicest man I ever met. He knew his job. He ran everything. He wore like a cowboy hat, kind of. He just this nice dude. He knew everybody. Everybody knew him. Nobody really knew where his office was, and he just walked around NASA, you know, giving $3 million contracts out and just running the show. And so I just really, he quickly calmed me. I know it now. I didn't know it then. And he just had me with a carrot, you know, and I worked my ass off. That I would have done anyways. But that was my favorite years of work. The things I got to see there were they just all inspiring. Like it was outside of me, my pay grade and where I came from. I still don't know how I made security how they would like. I don't understand it. Kind of weird. What was I going? Why was I starting with the NASA? Working there. Damn it! I get off on tangents and I forgot what the hell I was talking about. That'll happen a lot with me, you guys. So sorry. Just gonna have to take the good ones with the bad ones. Oh shit! I got, you know what I haven't done yet, Ken? I haven't done a Manic video, and I got it written on my board too. And I got promote the coin seminar weekend, and I haven't done that, so I should probably do that sooner than later. The Manic one I will keep for a week or two. Everybody's they've been talking about it. It's not just do a video for, this is the promote video for it. They're fitting it into their normal everyday-ish, right? Do a seminar video. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll try to it's going to be a live stream, but I'll make it short and I'll stop it so that it gets up as a video. Because I've never uploaded, I don't think I've uploaded one video, dude. I got like almost 100 things and it's all live stream. So like, live streaming is good. It's like YouTube likes you live stream too. So, but I haven't seen anything yet that it's detrimental not to have a mix of the two. But I would like to. So when I get the new equipment, new computer, I'd like to put videos up. Not always have to stay and hang around. Not that I don't like to. I obviously like to. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll try to get one done tomorrow. My first video though, dang it, I already did. I got my 2 dishes because I'm gonna start pouring silver, and I needed to season one, and I was gonna make a video of me doing it. I was gonna show you guys my rig and whatnot that I made myself, and I seasoned it tonight. I waited for it to get nighttime because it's so damn hot, and I sweated through 2 shirts doing it. It's so much easier to go live. Yeah, for me it is. I think it is. I've never really done it the other way, so I couldn't tell. But I'll take your word for it. I think this is all copper. I threw one out of like 2 rolls, huh? Yeah, this is all copper. That's I had some keepers, but I got rolls. I got rolls of those years, the 82. I looked through them pretty well. There might be a diamond in the rough in there, like that one right there. God, I can't help myself. Excuse me. My Ronald Reagan coffee cup is getting filled up with copper, and I have to condense. A friend of mine gave me that. It's a good looking cup, man. It's got real gold lining on it, flake or whatever. It's so much easier. I concur. So, how about I'm gonna use the restroom. Then I want to go through. I might stop and then start back up and try to get with the microscope on because I had it going once and it was good. Because the kids, it's late now, so my stream might be steadier because the boy's not on the gaming. The wife doesn't have a smart TV on. Uh, the less stuff's been drawn, because I would like to. I have a roll of 74 plain. I believe it's full of DDOs, Ken. Um, like half of it. I don't know if it's like I haven't done any research. I haven't had time. I just put it all into a tube and I put it away safe and I want to go through it with the microscope. So if you guys are still up, I'm just going to be like 5 minutes and then I'll try to get that rocking. See, there's a name, Silver Rookie 18. I must have clicked on him. Mail call from Manic. Cool. What's his picture? So, those are just solid silver bars. See, now that's cool. Those are like Engelhart bars. That's a badass picture. That's a bad picture. There's a lot of new guys doing channels, man. I think everything's just going the way it's supposed to. The speed. I think they really. I like the CEO. I really do. The lady that's the CEO, the new one on YouTube. I subscribe to her. She's been putting stuff up, a lot of stuff, and I like her. She's a smart lady. She knows what she's doing, and she's really like, if she's keeping her word. I don't know, like I don't know her that personal, but if she's doing half of what she's saying that she's wanting to do, as far as like where she's putting her energies, it's for like us, our size, our thing. We fall in that category, so that might not always be. Hopefully, we're all around for lots of CEOs of this YouTube. So this might be like the opportune time. It might be the right time, man. I think there's a lot of factors like that are for the coin community that they're pluses, way big pluses, pros, not cons. You know what I'm saying? Or not just anyhow. This is all Lemonhead Penny's advice. His thoughts. This is not the thoughts of KTLA Channel 5. So sue me. Don't sue the station. Be right back. Garcia. I gotta find Brian Garcia. I'll be here elbow deep in weeds. Yeah, you got 10,000 weeds, dude. Freaking lucky. What's happening, Blockhead? What's going on? What time we got? Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Shit. I got one. I let one of the little buggers in. God, I hate those, man. What's going on? What's going on? So, I got a question for Mr. Jonathan. You said you're new to YouTube. Are you new to coin collecting? I'm curious. Or have you always been a collector, but you just stumbled onto the community here? You guys can hear me. Yeah, sure. Right on, man. Did you you got my email, right, Blockhead? I sent you an email back about the dollars. Tell me what you want for them, and like I'll pay the shipping. Tell me how big what the shipping will be. Okay, cool, good. I thought I had more, but even though that's a big list, it's like about half. I think I'm just over the half mark of that whole dance school full. I don't know why my memory was. I thought I just needed like maybe 6 or 7 of them, like more like 26 or 7. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll work it out. Right on. Cool, man. Oh, Jonathan stepped out. Well, you know what, you guys, because I want to go through that roll with you guys if you're still hanging out, and but with the microscope, and I think it's a good time to do that, to accomplish that. But I'm gonna end this stream, and I'm gonna run to the store because I need something to chew on and I need some fluids. So I'm gonna call it at probably like in about 20 minutes. I'll be back on. So if you come back or if you don't, thank you for stopping in and hanging out. Been on here for about almost 4 hours. That's good. That's a good number. But I will be back on, and I'll be on. I'm gonna try to get the OSB going to show this roll. It's a beautiful roll too. It's red as can be. BU 1974 plain, and I think I caught one of those rolls that Petey talks about sometimes where I think it's a legitimate double die, and I think I have a lot of them. Like it's half the roll. So that would be exciting. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I'll get to relabel the video, or the stream. Dig your wheats, Kyle. I'm gonna rush too. I'll be right back on here, you guys. But if I don't see you, I'll see you when I see you. And I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the like. And I will be back shortly.